take the blame. We should have been stronger. Get to our plan, but we're just ashamed. Start to wonder. Don't get on you. Don't get for days. Get you. Don't get on you. Don't get for days. Don't get on you. Don't get
Everybody, rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. Your happy place, baby. Rise and shine. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. Let's get this day started off right, shall we? Here we go.
Well, now, friends, let me tell you about this cat that I once met. Smooth talker with an export cigarette. I don't believe I ever saw him without a cocktail in his hand. No one swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Yeah! Now he strolls through the city like a big old alley cat, with his pinstripe suit and a big bad voodoo hat. I don't believe I ever saw him without a kitten on his hand. And no one swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know who's doing the shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rise and shine, everybody. Another gorgeous day is here. The chocolate bar is open for business. I got the beautiful hippie chick right to my side.
Good morning, everybody.
How you doing this morning?
Fantastic.
You're looking marvelous, ready for Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
B-Dog back in the house.
Hello.
How the hell are you?
It's great to be back.
Yeah, J-Man.
Hey, good morning. It's weird to see B-Dog back.
I know, it's good to have the whole crew back together. And we got Z and G in the house as well.
Surprise visit.
Fantastic, yeah. Hey, we got a big show here for you. Jeff Ealing is going to be joining us to talk about his brand new song. And then Mr. Cool himself and the students are going to join us from California. And, of course, that guy is going to be joining us from Paradise down there. All right, let's get ready to rock and roll. You ready? You ready? Oh, yeah! Woo!
Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know who's doing the shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the wanna know.
Good morning to you, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, your coastal Americana radio station. Coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios in beautiful Harrison Bay to the backyard in Valley Center, Kansas. And Verona Corona, who is currently on a plane right now,
She is
right?
flying over us right now to Cozumel.
Cozumel,
Wow.
finally.
Very cool.
Flying into a little bit of the unknown. We'll talk a little bit about that. But
Right.
to all of the rest of our friends up in Canada, of course, our producer, Monica, who is
Always
listening. Good morning to you, sweetheart. Hope you're doing fabulous. And, of course, Tom running around with his brand new XKG 9000 vacuum cleaner in the background. Good morning. He probably can't hear us. Hey, Tom, good morning. Yeah, he probably couldn't hear us really well. But good morning to you. And, of course, Miss Trudy, you know, she's always looking marvelous. And Tinkerbell and, of course, Northeastern Nora. Good morning to everybody up in Canada. To Gators and Geckos in Ocala, Florida, home of Scotty Chill and Ruth the Truth Dog.
And it
Good
was
morning.
Scotty Chill's birthday.
It was. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday on Friday.
Yeah, happy birthday to your brother. And B-Man, his birthday was yesterday.
His birthday was yesterday.
Yeah, everybody having birthdays.
I
Let's
know.
get all that out of the way earlier in the year, okay? Let's just
Okay.
get it.
Let's
Yeah.
get it over.
CK's Sunrise Villa in beautiful Stock Island, home of the Second Chance Tiki Bar. And, of
That's
course,
right.
the naked man running around. He's hobbling around. He's been hobbling around. I think his foot's a lot better now.
I
but,
think it is too. It's getting there. He's still wearing a boot.
Yeah, and his beautiful wife, Kat. Good morning. She's
Good
watching us
morning.
upstairs. Good morning to you, sweetheart. Hope you're doing fabulous this morning. The northern headquarters of Tiki Man Radio, that is the Paradise Way Tiki Bar up in Indiana, home of Ed, the Train Man,
That's right.
and his beautiful wife, Pat,
Good
and their
morning, Pat.
11 grandchildren. All right.
That's right. And little Alec.
Yeah, little Alec, don't forget about him. You know, he's going to take over the radio station one of these days. He acts like he doesn't want to do it, but he makes us all a little nervous, okay? I'm just saying. All right? That's just part of it. To the Beachy Shell Hideaway in beautiful Key West, that is our home away from home. Of course, B-Man and Michelle, back off of their whirlwind trip of going out to Albuquerque and seeing somebody's got a hum.
Hang on.
I know, wait a minute. Don't unplug anything.
I'm just twisting it.
It went
Yes.
away as soon as J-Man put his phone down.
Oh, my phone's causing a hum today. Man, and it's a Samsung. It's not even a BlackBerry.
All right, wait a minute. No, it's still there.
Oh.
Twist the bottom of it. It's that one.
Oh, it's B-Dog.
Yeah.
B-Dog comes back and messes things up.
Yeah,
I'll tell
there it
you.
is.
I didn't touch nothing.
Well, Golden was the last one there.
Oh,
so-
my. Well, there's
We're going to blame it
that
on
explains
Golden.
everything.
Golden's listening, by the way.
Yeah,
We're
you
blaming
need to
it
do a
on
checklist when he leaves. All right, I'm just saying, you know. He's been known to knock the whole radio station out in the middle of a show.
All right.
Yeah, he stayed away from the tequila this week, though.
He sure did. We weren't exciting as we normally would have been with Golden being about a half a bottle of tequila.
That's true.
It's hard to keep up with him then, you know. But
Yeah. I can't hang like that.
yeah, good morning to you, brother. I hope you're doing fabulous.
Well,
Let's see here. Where did I leave off at? The Southwest Florida Daddy-O Patio of the Seaside She Shed.
All right.
Wow.
That is Dave Sons and Beth Travers. Had a good conversation with those guys yesterday. Caught him in between songs. Caught him in right at the perfect
wow.
time.
Yes.
You know, and he's telling all the people, his adoring crowd, he's like, listen, I got to take this call. The Tiki Man's on the phone.
Well, yeah.
Y'all go get a drink, smoke a cigarette, smoke them if you got them. I'll be right back. Yeah, that's
And
how that
Beth
went
is
down.
listening this morning.
Hey,
Yeah.
good morning.
Good morning, Beth.
And Dave.
I hope Beth is recovering. You know,
Yes,
she's
I saw
had
that.
one of her wings.
One of her
Broken,
wings
yeah.
got broke.
Yeah, so I hope you're doing fabulous this morning. Let's see here. The Comeback Tiki up in Minnesota, where you'll find the best mimosas on Sunday morning. You betcha. Good morning to you. I hope you're doing fabulous. The Z&G Patio in Memphis, Tennessee,
Right
who
here.
are in the house this
Yes,
morning.
surprise visit. We
Yeah,
were just standing
awesome.
out there, and
Yeah.
I
Here
was
they
like,
are.
"Oh my God, look what the cat dragged in."
Oh, that's awesome.
Bringing little clothes for our little new grandbaby, by the way.
That's
Look at
very
that.
nice.
Yeah. look
Very
at that.
sweet.
Then they hooked me up with some ghost pepper beef jerky from B-Dog's favorite place.
Oh, yeah, the truck stop.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
That's
yes.
right.
And they brought me some beaver nuggets.
Wow.
Look at the little bridges forever. There
No,
we
look
go.
at them britches.
Look at those babies.
those will last about what are they? About 2 weeks. These babies just grow so fast.
I know.
I don't-
Maybe a month. Maybe a month.
No, it's awesome though. Very, very thankful.
Well, I went to the baby shower. They have a truckload of clothes. Everybody got them something.
It
right?
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They can always have more.
No, what I'm saying is they got plenty to grow into, right?
Sure,
Yeah. Let's see here. Now, where was I at? Z&G. Okay,
Oh, yeah,
Paradise
right here.
North, home of King David and Pat up in Southampton,
morning,
New
you
York.
guys.
Good morning to you guys. The Tiki Balcony over in Sweden, home of the Swedes. Good afternoon to you guys.
That's right.
And, of course, JoJo's Northeast Sea Shack in Medford,
JoJo's.
Massachusetts.
Hey, JoJo's.
Hope you guys are doing fabulous out there. It's so cool to have Z&G in the house this morning, and it's always nice when people stop by. And
Yeah. Last week it was great talking to Eric and Patty.
Yeah.
That was
Oh
awesome.
my gosh!
Rick
how
the
cool is
Stick.
that? Yes,
Rick the
how
Stick,
cool
yeah.
is that? They drove all the way down.
And Eric's big into hockey, so I had a great conversation about hockey with him. That was very cool, to say the least.
And Rick the Stick is working on his new show. We got a lot of cool things going on. It wouldn't be possible, of course, without our sponsors, of course. So we need to take care of our sponsors as we start the show. Here we go. Tiki Man Radio streaming live on the Island J Live Cam. Make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell for the notifications. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Tiki Man Radio. And because of Island J, all of this is brought to you by Island J, bringing paradise to you one t-shirt at a time. Island J is the official vendor for all Tiki Man Radio products. You can go to TikiManRadio.com and click on the store tab and check out all the t-shirts, the hoodies, the hats, our world famous coffee mugs, and more. That's Island J, bringing paradise to you one t-shirt at a time. This hour of the show is brought to you by Beach Buddha Coffee, the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio, the best roast coast to coast. Now featuring CK Sunrise Villa Beach Roast, which is a blend of sea salted and caramel. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the coffee tab and order all your Beach Buddha coffee. And when you do, make sure you use the code word Tiki Man and get $5 off your initial order. That's Beach Buddha Coffee, the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio, the best roast coast to coast. Reggae Wines, paradise is one sip away, which means good times and sweet wines. If you like sweet wines like I do, well, that is their specialty. Every sip of Reggae Wines takes you to a refreshing fruit paradise. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the wine tab, and that'll take you to the landing page where you can find all of the reggae wines. Put in your zip code and find out if it's closest to you. You can also, if you're in Florida, order online at lucansliquors.com. But here's what I suggest you do. Go to your local liquor store and tell them you want reggae wines. Go ahead and order a case of it, because you can get a case of it for under $80. That's what they specialize in, is good wines under $10. So a case is very affordable. We also have a $500 jingle contest going on right now, extended through January 30th. If you're an artist out there, make sure you send us a jingle in 30 to 45 seconds that brings out the passion of Reggae Wines. Reggae Wines, the official wine of Tiki Man Radio. Keys Custom Construction Remodeling is your fully licensed and insured construction remodeling company in the Keys. Full service for all your building needs. Need someone to navigate that very difficult permit process in Monroe County? Well, look no further than Mark with Keys Custom Construction Remodeling. Reach out to him at 305-204-6605, a proud sponsor of Tiki Man Radio. That's right, and we're glad to have Mark back on, and looking forward to hopefully having him back down at the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase, Key West Bound.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Absolutely.
And we're going to try to have those sponsorships wrapped up by June. So if you have a business out there that you want to be sponsoring the showcase, you need to get in your application and request by June, okay? Because we want to wrap them up and have that out of the way so we can really start. And the reason that being is, we had some people that jumped on board like the week of.
Oh, wow.
Or 2 weeks of, or whatever. And they didn't really feel like they got the right amount of exposure for their business.
Right, because we need to promote them beforehand.
Very
Even
much
though
so.
they were part of a jam-packed showcase down there.
Certainly.
Yes, they were.
So they got their money's worth down there, but I know we can do better. So that's why I want to make sure that we have everything wrapped up before June. So, all right, who we got out there on YouTube this morning?
Yeah.
Oh, my. We got a bunch of
You
people
go
chiming
ahead.
in.
I'll do
Everybody's out there with
Facebook
us?
later.
Okay.
Oh,
cool.
yeah. Of course, the first person to chime in is the Beach Buddha.
Hey.
Hey,
Good morning to
Chris.
Chris.
Good morning.
The man, I talked to Joe yesterday a couple times, really.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to talk to the Beach Booty yesterday, but he's been a little tied up. And, they're working hard on those K-Cups.
K-Cups, yeah.
That makes sense. That's a smart move.
They are trying to get a little bit of a stockpile, because when they open the door, right, it's like Black Friday or whatever at Walmart, everybody's going to rush in and want all the K-Cups, so you got to build up a little bit of that. So they're working hard on that right now. But we're proud to have Beach Buddha as our official coffee of Tiki Man Radio.
Absolutely. And, of course, our producer, Monica, is out there.
Good
Hello,
morning.
sweetheart.
And we got the Golden and the Golden Girl herself are both out there this
Hey,
morning.
Goldens.
Good
morning,
morning.
guys.
I just love that girl. She's just a ball of energy.
She is.
She
and,
is.
And their new little dog, Millie
Speaking
Bell.
of a ball of energy,
Yes. Okay, so that's Katie May's new best friend. And so I
Oh,
took
good.
her over
Her
to the
mini-me.
farm
Yeah.
yesterday just to run with Millie Bell.
there you go.
Well, good.
And Millie Bell is like a bolt of lightning.
Yeah.
All around the field.
Yeah, Katie comes home and just lays down like, listen, I'm going to go ahead and go to bed. Y'all don't even have to get on my ass about it tonight. I'm
She
just going to go lay down.
loves to run with Millie Bell, but that poor hound dog gets worn out, and then she's just like, okay, I'm going to bed when we get home.
There you go. There you go.
All right.
All right. Well, Scotty Chill's out there. Good morning.
Good morning,
Hey,
Scotty.
Scotty.
Good morning. Scotty's working on his show. He's going to be going live.
I know. I thought
this
he would
is
be live this
exciting.
last Friday. I was a little disappointed in the little Scotty Chill.
Well, he had a
yeah.
birthday. He had to prepare.
birthday.
And,
well,
we got.
see, for me, my birthday's just another day,
Well, there's a little bit of a training process involved with this.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. You don't just jump on the space shuttle and say, all right, I'll see y'all later. Yeah, it doesn't work that way,
What could possibly go wrong?
And, of course, Z and G not only are here, they are on the YouTube as well.
That's
Hey.
awesome. Hey, yeah.
Hey, you guys.
I don't know if the sound on out there. Can y'all hear it out there?
I say, is the sound on? Oh,
okay.
they can hear
Yeah,
us.
Heads
Okay,
are bobbing.
good.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, good deal.
Aloha to Nicole Hall, because
Hey.
her heart
Heart's
is always
always
in
in
Key
Key
West.
West.
Good morning, sweetheart. Hope you're doing fabulous.
Patty Smith and Rick the Stick are both out there.
you go.
Wait a
Guys.
minute. When you're talking to Nicole Hall, she goes all the way back to the Tiki Island radio days,
Yes.
right? So
That's right.
you got to say aloha.
Hello.
Aloha. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Going on down. The beautiful Sean Crawley is out
hey,
there.
Sean
Of course,
Crawley.
Good morning to her
Good
and the
morning,
beautiful
Bill.
Bill
And of
Crawley.
course, Bill Crawley,
Good
too.
morning,
guys.
beautiful people.
Yes.
Love those.
All the beautiful people.
And Scott K is out there. Good,
Hey, good morning, Scott.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Of course, one half of MFG Records is Beth Travers.
Hey, Beth.
She
Good
is
morning,
out
Beth.
there.
Yeah, I hope you're recovering well, sweetheart. I hope you're doing great. I had a good conversation with Dave yesterday.
And let's see, J-Man's sister from another mother, Maureen Benfield's out there.
Hey, Mo.
Yes. Good morning. I hope you're doing well,
Good
Maureen.
morning,
She's awesome.
Mo.
Yes. Going
Y'all have
on
so
down
much in
here.
common. Go ahead and say it.
We do.
Hang on just a minute.
No, go ahead.
I wanted to say, I thought of you yesterday
Oh.
and Mo, because I thought, every time I go out, I wear my mask and then I spray. I've got little hand sanitizer in my car. So as soon as I get back in my car from going wherever I am, stores, whatever, and I'm spraying. And then I thought,
I
am
do
just
that.
like. I said, I am just like J-Man and Mo.
Because I
And I do it all the time.
I've got
I've
hand
been doing
sanitizer
it
in
for
the back.
years, and I didn't even think about it. And I was like, "Oh my God, I'm part of the club too."
There you go.
Good morning to Sandra Wilson,
Hey,
who's
good
out
morning,
there.
Sandra.
Good morning.
And, of course, the ambassador of all good things, Michelle Myers.
Michelle.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. I hope
morning.
you're feeling better. She's been a little bit under the weather, too.
Yeah, I can relate.
Good morning to you, darling.
Good morning.
Tinkerbell is chiming in. Good morning.
Good morning,
Well,
I
Tinkerbell.
sure do miss you. I hope we could get you down here to the summer party sometime or another.
Yeah, we hope so.
Laura Lou is out
Hey,
there.
good morning,
Good
Laura.
morning,
Glad you're
Laura.
watching
and
and listening.
Giraffe.
Good
JT.
morning.
Yes.
Oh, JT and Giraffe, cool.
Little Grayson got home last night.
Oh, that's
so-
good news.
Very
good,
nice.
good.
Going on down. Hey, the Ledbetters are out there. Good morning to
good
Kathy
morning,
and
guys.
Darby.
Better.
I thought we had
Hey.
little Grayson, right?
Little Grayson, yeah.
He's so sweet.
He ain't so little. He was 8 pounds 9 ounces and
good Lord.
22 inches long. So
Yikes.
he's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
Well, good morning to Darby and them.
Darby
yeah,
and
good morning,
Kathy.
Happy Sunday to you.
Yes,
Beautiful,
good morning.
beautiful Kathy.
Yes.
Yes, good morning to you,
Gorgeous.
darling.
Let's see. Cat is out there. Dat
good
Cat.
morning.
Jack
Cat.
Cat.
Hello,
Morning.
sweetheart.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Kat.
Scrolling on down, I think I got everybody so
Everybody?
far. Yeah.
Good deal.
All right. On Facebook, we got good morning to Alan Ronco.
Hey, good morning, Alan.
Morning, brother.
Patty Campbell says hello.
Hey,
Patty
good morning,
and Tim.
Patty.
Good morning.
It ain't easy
guys.
being Patty, I gotta tell you.
No, not at all.
We were talking about them last night.
Yes.
Talking about the SAC Awards.
Yes.
How we're
I
so
know.
proud of the SAC Awards.
I know.
Yes.
I got one.
I know. You got
It
a
won't be
SAC
much
award.
longer. I'll be on the B-Dog level.
Well, I
Trying to get up there.
started to pick up the phone and call Tim, listen, we really need to make a big deal out of this.
We really do.
We need to come over. We need to, we need to broadcast it. We need to video it on YouTube. We need to make an
It
award
needs
show.
to be a really
Yes.
big deal.
Big deal,
The SAC
you know.
Awards. It is a big deal.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
we really need to take this to the next level, Tim. Reach out to
Certainly.
me, brother.
Yeah, certainly. Michael Tiani's out
Hey,
there.
good morning,
saying
Michael.
Michael.
Larice Flasnick.
Hey,
Flasnick,
Morning to
hello.
Raz and Larice. Yeah.
They're awesome. It was great seeing them last week.
Yes. Good
Yeah.
morning to
It's
Brian.
always great to see them. Yeah.
Yes.
Good morning to Brian Burns.
Hey, good morning,
Good
Brian.
morning.
Oh, there we go.
what happened?
Hey, what that?
I'm trying to clear my throat there. Good morning, Brian. I hope you're doing fabulous. I was talking to Dave Signs about you last night.
Oh,
That's right. Good morning to Kevin McAllister.
hey, good morning,
Good
Kevin.
morning.
Morning, Kevin.
Chris Bellamy. Good
Of
morning to
course,
you and
Chris.
Janet.
The man, he sent over a couple of new tunes.
Yes.
really? Very
Yes.
cool.
I'm pretty sure it'll be being played there Wednesday night, too.
Yes, we're going to hold off and let you play them on
Yes.
your show. on Wednesday.
Wow.
There we go. There we go.
Good morning to Ada Longo.
Hey, good morning,
Good
Ada.
morning. Happy Sunday.
And Carrie Srignoli Potager.
Hey, good morning,
Did I
Carrie.
say it right this time?
I just call her the beautiful Carrie. is what
Yeah,
I call her.
Carrie. She is
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good morning to Graham and Nicole Andrews.
Hey, good morning, Graham.
Happy Sunday to you guys.
Yeah.
Sure do miss you guys.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, they're awesome people.
And good morning to Lauren Davidson.
Hey, Lauren. Greetings
Hello.
from Panama.
Yeah, all
Greetings
the way
from
from the
Panama.
country
I've been
Panama.
watching. Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
some really nice little posts he's been doing from Panama.
Wow.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah.
Good morning to Jeff Ealing
Hey, good morning, Jeff.
and Marie Ealing.
Yeah, and well,
Good
Jeff is
morning.
going to be joining
That's
us.
right.
And we're going to be talking to him about his new song. So very excited about it. He sent it over, and there's a voting process with an outside radio station. It's not the one that you think about. But there's another one out there that we really want to support Jeff with this. So we're going to talk a little bit about that
very
during the
cool.
interview.
Cool.
Okay, and sweet Susan Murphy.
Oh, hey, good
Hey,
morning,
Susan.
Susan.
Hello, sweetheart.
She's awesome.
She is awesome.
Shell Morgan.
Oh,
Hey, good morning, Shell.
Morning.
Castaway.
Love your hot sauce.
Love your
I
hot
know.
sauce. Castaway
Everybody
Sauce
loves
Company.
it.
Yeah.
Everybody loves it. And MFG Records, of course.
Hey, Dave. Yeah.
Let's
Absolutely. Good morning.
Go. Let's see here. Let's go to the other Facebook thing.
Let's not miss anybody.
Oh, wait, I gotta get out of that post and go to the next.
Go ahead. That's gonna. Will they choose door number 1, door number 2, or
Rick
door number 3?
Martinez.
Hey, Rick.
Good morning.
Good morning, Rick.
Good morning.
My brother from another mother. Good morning to you, brother.
Ed Leonard saying hello.
Hey, good morning, Ed.
Him and Kim.
Happy Sunday to you, man.
Fred Questcard.
Hey,
I
good
wonder.
morning, Fred.
I wonder how it is up in Maine right now.
They're getting a lot of snow.
I know.
And
You
they're
know.
supposed to get hammered, tonight or tomorrow?
Probably.
Yeah.
There's
probably.
another wave going through there.
Freddie, if you want to you want to take a break from now, you can come down here now.
Come on
It's a little
down.
chilly, but hell, it could be 75 degrees. By
It's a lot
Thursday.
warmer than Maine right
Yeah,
now.
there's no
Yeah.
snow here. I
But
assure you
Maine
that.
is so beautiful. I can't blame him. I love it up in Maine.
We did have 78 degrees on New Year's Eve, so it wasn't bad.
No.
It's supposed to be back up in the 60s this
Yes.
week.
There you go. That's Tennessee weather for you.
Yeah.
Up
There
and
you
down
go.
like a yo-yo. Yeah.
Fran Vinnick Dancy.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, thank you for
Good
listening.
morning.
Debbie Haas.
Hey, good morning,
Good morning
Debbie.
to you and
Debbie.
Bill.
Yeah, good morning to you.
Pat Contreras. Of
Hey, well,
course,
good
the
morning,
beautiful
Pat.
Hey, Pat.
Let's see. Also, Dan Ware.
Hey, good morning,
and
Dan.
Rachel. They're out there this morning.
Give him a horn again.
You better believe it.
Jason Whitler.
Hey,
Oh,
good morning, Jason. Yeah.
And Kevin Phelps. And by the way, Kevin
Hey, good
Phelps.
morning, Evan.
Tomorrow night, we're having the big party, which is the Alabama-Georgia game.
Oh,
you know
baby.
Alabama's going to win. Roll Tide.
Yep, don't show them. Those
But-
colors don't run.
Roll Tide. Roll Tide. But anyway, I think we've all decided we're having pizza. I'm not a huge fan of pizza, but
Shall I break out the box?
we're going to have pizza. No, you're not going to break out the Chef Boyardee box of pizza.
Why not?
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
You're churching it up there, breaking out that
No.
box.
Hey, that's the best damn pizza in
No,
a box you'll ever
I
find.
was actually thinking I do love Loopy's pizza, so I was hoping that maybe
Luby's
either
pizza's good.
Oh, I love Luke.
I was
Yeah,
hoping
that's
that maybe
good.
either Claudia or B Dog could run over there and grab it.
Okay.
If I put in the order.
If you order the one from Ottawa, I'm right there.
That's what I'm saying. You're right
Yeah,
there.
it wouldn't make you go
and
downtown.
then-
I mean, you know.
No.
I'm
You're
right
not
there in the
sending you
Wausau.
downtown.
Can you pick up the pizza? Where's that Saudi Daisy?
But we'll decide. Put your order in. Call the hippie chick. Put your order in. I'll make an order, and then we'll get B Dog or Golden Girl to go pick it up.
I'm used to running food, so we're good.
Yeah, that's your
That's right.
wheelhouse.
I even got the hot bags.
You're on it.
And that's all I got for right
Well,
now.
cool.
Guys.
Good, good.
Oh, no, wait.
Oh,
We got one
oops.
more.
Okay.
Sorry, one more. Thomas Gartrell. Tommy
Oh.
Gartrell.
Hey, Tom.
good morning,
Saying good
Tom.
morning.
Hope you're
And he
doing
says, go dogs. No, I'm sorry, Tommy. Roll Tide.
Hey, real quick, I got another one that just popped in here that I got to say good morning to.
Oh.
Good morning to Patrick McCarty.
Hey, good morning, Patrick.
From Ohio.
Oh, good morning to you.
Hey.
Good
Happy
old
Sunday to you.
Ohio.
OH, brother.
There you go.
H.
Oh, I got a few more. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you do?
Michelle. She's
Oh,
saying
good morning to you,
morning.
Michelle. Happy Sunday to you.
Jeff Randall.
Hey, good morning, Jeff.
Good morning. Is what he says.
Good
And
morning.
Pablo says, hola, kids.
Ah, you know,
Pablo.
Pablo called the other night, and man, we just realized we didn't call and tell you Happy New Year's. You know, I'm
Dang
like,
it.
well, you know, you're always here with me in spirit. You know, but
Oh, yeah.
it was always good to hear their
Yeah,
voice. You know,
always.
so good morning to you guys. We love you guys, and we miss you terribly. They're going to be down in Panama City, by the way.
Oh, nice.
And speaking of Panama City, we are looking for a sponsor for that event. Now, keep in mind this. We've got 2 tents, right? We got 2 tent spaces. We're right next to the stage because we've earned that right out of broadcasting it for 7 years. And we've had to put up with all kinds of stuff, trust me. But, yeah, we'll be right next to the stage. Now, when are you ever going to be corralled with 500 Panama or
Parrot
parrot
heads.
heads,
Parrot heads, yeah.
for 3 days? Really, it's 4 days. We're going to be broadcasting for 3 days, but it's a 4-day event. And what a great opportunity for you to showcase your business, your whatever. If you know somebody, have them reach out to us. I was responding to some emails last night. We may have one. But if you're interested, don't think about it. Send me an email. We'll give you details about it because we want to get this wrapped up and get on down to Panama City and have some fun. But, man, it's a huge opportunity to showcase whatever you got. And you'll be on the radio with us. You'll get to meet all the artists that we interview. And you'll have some fun right there on our beachfront property.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Kathy Ledbetter says she has family who lives in Panama City Beach. So
Oh, nice.
very
that's a good time to come down and visit family there, Kathy.
Well, I tell you right now, Darby needs to have like a band playing at Panama City.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
I mean, this is an event that's been going on for 15 plus years. We've broadcasted for 7 years. It's been a 2-year hiatus with
That's right.
with the
Because
pandemic.
of the pandemic.
So we're rolling. I talked to Jeff the other day. He's ahead of schedule of everybody that's signed up to come down. This is a huge opportunity. So we'd love to have let's see here. Scotty Chill and Ruth the Truth are going to be there. You guys are coming down,
we
right?
will be there.
Yeah. And who else was telling us they were coming down?
Did,
The Golden Girl said she's
Golden
coming.
Girl's
The Golden's
down?
coming. Is Jen Shen going to make it the trip down?
I don't know. I haven't talked to her. We'll find out.
Well, you may get the whole Tiki Man crew down.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yes.
Well, not him. He doesn't travel, you know.
No,
Well, that
Jay
is-
Man
never
said
know.
he never know. He may go.
I'm working on it. Here's the problem.
Oh,
I
there's
may have
always there's a problem.
No, I may have to go north of the Mason-Dixon line. I may be up in St. Louis.
Shoddy with Scotty.
Yeah. Believe me, it's. I'd much rather be, but I'm working on it. I do not count me out yet.
I got.
With Scotty.
Yep, there it is.
I've got some more pouring in. I want to say good morning to.
Who's visiting us today?
Paul Kane.
Hey, good morning, Paul.
Good morning to you. Happy Sunday.
And April Deanne Dalton. She's
Hey, good
always
morning, April
she's always
Dalton.
fun.
That would
you
be
know.
the beautiful April.
Oh,
Good morning
yes,
to you.
from Miami.
Yeah,
Right.
happy Sunday to you, sweetheart.
And Bobby McQueen, our island truck
good morning,
driver.
Bobby.
Morning to you, brother.
Let's see. And then the Trop Rock Elvis, Bob Shealy.
The
Hey,
man.
Bob.
Now, Bob will be here for the summer party, July the
year.
9th, 2022, headlining the stage. The Shanty Hounds will be on between 3 and 5.
That's right.
And John Beck will be here at some point in time or another as well.
It's going to be awesome.
And, Darby will probably show up, but he's here to drink beer.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, trust me. And that boy can drink some beer.
I promise we won't do karaoke this year.
I don't know. We had kind of fun with it.
We did have fun with it last year.
Oh, Lord, have
Always say
mercy.
you're not going to
Except
do it,
for-
but then it shows. Then you do it.
I know.
And it's awful.
But then I meant it's always awful. Of course it's awful. But then I messed up on Joe because Joe was he's really good.
I'm about to say
Yeah.
Joe's a professional.
But he's a professional
yeah,
singer.
he's different.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this day started off right the island way. Got a brand new train song that ran across this week for all the train men out there that I wanted to play. I already sent Ed a message and told him about it, but hope you guys like it. It's called the Midnight Train. Here we go. Happy Sunday, everybody.
The midnight train and the 4-day train run all night long. The midnight train and the 4-day train run all night long. They run till the break of day. Little wheels and the great big wheels turn all night long. The little wheels and the great big wheels turn all night long. They turn until the break of day. The one you left and the one you love cries all night long. The one you left and the one you love cries all night long. She cries until the break of day. This love of mine, little light of mine, shines all night long. This love of mine, little light of mine, shines all night long. It shines until the break of day. It shines until the break of day.
everybody. It's me, the Beach Buddha from BeachBuddhaCoffee.com. Well, right now, if you're listening to Tiki Man Radio like I am, well, then you need to stay caffeinated and make sure you don't miss a thing while listening to the greatest coastal Americana music and, well, escaping a little bit. You need to take a little trip with every sip with the best roast from coast to coast. That's at BeachBuddhaCoffee.com. We love our Tiki Man Radio, and right now, if you use code word Tiki Man, you can get $5 off of your next order. So I hope to see you guys on the radio while you're sipping your best roast from coast to coast. BeachBuddhaCoffee.com. This is the Beach Buddha. Stay caffeinated. Remember, it's your coffee.
That's the Beach Buddha Coffee, the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the coffee tab and order yours today. Beach Buddha Coffee, the best roast coast to coast.
I like to hear the rumble of the rails. Love it when that lonesome whistle wails. I like to see her coming round a bend, blowing right by me like a big old gust of wind. Man, I like trains, long, sleek, and black, rolling down the track, always going someplace. I like trains, moving down the line to another place in time. I like trains. Used to ride the rails and have me a blast, pack on my back in a Euro rail pass. Ain't nothing that's quite as free. It's like living that old hobo dream. Man, I like trains, long, sleek, and black, rolling down the track, always going someplace. I like trains, moving down the line to another place in time. I like trains. Don't the world look different through a train window? Ever changing scenery as you go. Man, you ain't gotta drive, no hassles of flying, you just climb on board. Man, I like trains, long, sleek, and black, rolling down the track, always going someplace. I like trains, moving down the line to another place in time. I like trains. A lot of folks say they've seen their heyday. I beg to differ with what they say. I think they're gonna make a big comeback, and they'll be building a lot more railroad track. Man, I like trains, long, sleek, and black, rolling down the track, always going someplace. I like trains, moving down the line to another place in time. I like trains. Oh yeah, I like trains.
That's right. We like trains here at Tiki Man Radio because we got a lot of trained men out there, right?
Just be leery
very much so.
if somebody wants to take you to the train station.
Yeah. If you're a Yellowstone fan like we are, then you know what the train station is. Okay.
And actually,
every once in a while, you need to take somebody to the train station.
That's right.
Yeah. Very, very true. And I'm sure both of you guys have done it, but the antique train here at the train museum, have you ever done those train rides? Those are pretty cool.
No, haven't done it here, but I've done it in Ohio.
Steam powered. They have steam powered. I want to say they're not pushers, but they have a fancy name for them. But no, it's pretty neat, and you ride on the old cars from the 1920s, and I would highly recommend it. It's not real expensive or anything. I mean, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, taking the, I took the hippie chick up to the Hiwassee one that goes up to the corkscrew.
Oh, wow, we had such a good time.
It was very cool, to do that. But, you can, the Railroad Museum downtown, you can periodically, they do train rides all the time. They have dinner cars. They have all kinds of things. You can actually stay in some of the cars down to Choo Choo. So,
and supposedly, and I didn't do this one because this isn't my thing, but they had a winter train ride with the steam-powered one, and the museum along their rails, they all decorated for the holidays, all different light displays and little scenes and stuff.
That's the Polar Express.
Yeah, it worked out. And supposedly it was beautiful. It was neat being able to do that on a steam train like that.
Well, this has always been considered Choo Choo City.
Well, yeah.
Because of the Chattanooga Choo Choo.
Hey, real quick out there,
what's up?
Verona Corona is chiming in.
Hey, good morning,
She's
Verona.
flying over us right now.
She said, whew, that was a struggle getting hooked up. Wi-Fi, not free, only paying for it for Tiki Man Radio. Hola from the air.
Thank you, Verona.
Good morning,
Yes.
Verona. We're glad you're listening.
Yeah. We love you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for that.
Very much
And
so.
John Beck just chimed in. Good morning, John
Good morning,
Beck.
John.
Hey,
Good morning to
that
you,
may
brother.
be a first. Tiki Man Radio being broadcast from the air.
Man.
That's so true.
Well, now, I've heard people say they've listened to us in there, but, people
very
say a lot of
cool.
things on Saturday night.
That's true.
Hey, we got Jeff Ealing going to be joining us here coming up at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And very excited to have him on the show. I don't believe we've ever had him on the show.
I don't remember him being on, but I'm looking forward to it.
Well, you got to support the, the independent artists every way you can.
Absolutely.
And, he had sent me the link to vote on this, and I got to looking at the link and the where you go to vote and all that stuff. And I'm like, this is pretty cool. And I'm like, I don't think we have this song. I mean, you need to send it over to us. And then I'm like, well, why don't you just jump on the show and tell everybody about it? So. Very cool to have him on the show today. And then Mr. McCool himself is going to be joining us.
Oh, this is exciting.
Yeah, with his students at 11:30 from California. And it ain't easy getting them kids up at, it's about 8:30.
It's early over there.
About
Yeah,
8:30.
especially on a Sunday. I mean, that's when you sleep in.
Yeah, so we were doing a test yesterday, and it was like, listen, I'm gonna be in the studio all morning. Long about 1 or 2 o'clock, he's like, listen, I'm still trying to get him up out of bed. Okay?
Well, yeah, Saturday, kind of the same thing. I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is. So, yeah, looking forward to having those guys on the show, and of course, that guy in Paradise going to be joining us at noon.
All right.
Oh, well.
Good morning to Joey Wood.
Hey, good morning,
Good morning
Joey.
to you, brother. Hope you're doing good and recovering from all of your stuff you had going on. Happy Sunday to you. We got a lot of people out there on
I know.
YouTube
They're
this morning.
chiming. They're talking back and forth.
Yeah, last week what happened? Here's what happened.
Oh.
What happened was every once in a while, radio is like a woman, all right? You don't give it a little bit of attention every once in a while, they'll just shut down on you. So this, we went to, we didn't do any radio, and I purposely stayed out of the studio during the holidays.
He did.
Right, and that's good.
And
you should. I mean,
It's a trap. You don't
proud
come
of
in this
him.
door and think you're just going to come in here for an hour, so it's a trap.
He'll stay here all day.
Yeah. So I purposely stayed away from it. So then we got ready to do the show, and normally we do a video at 9:30 every Sunday morning prior to the show to kind of give you an idea who's going to be on the show and what we got lined up and all that good stuff. And we went to do that, and it streamed on YouTube, but it didn't stream on Facebook. So we use a software system that allows us to stream up to like 30 different platforms if we want to. It just didn't work too well for us. So, but we got all that fixed.
hey,
and,
all's good this week.
Everything's all working now. And, we're just fine.
Rocking and rolling.
Diana just said that Mike Nash is at their place right now.
What?
Today.
Oh, yeah.
Or today. I
Very
guess he's going
cool.
to play today there with
Yeah,
them.
they did. You know what? I should have mentioned that because they told me that the other day. And
That's
Oh,
very
that's
cool.
awesome.
I have a little bit of
that's a good
house
show.
concerts. Yeah.
I love Mike
I was
Nash.
trying to figure out what is this.
What? We call those microphones and boom stands.
That's it.
This one's in the way. There we go. Yeah, I was like, when you're looking at the camera, it's opposite of everything that you're seeing, right?
Right, yeah.
So, yeah. This right here was
That
in the
boom
camera.
was
It was
affected.
in his-
It was
Oh,
affected
okay.
his image.
I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But yeah, I got it fixed now. All right.
There we go. Well.
So, yeah, grandbabies, holidays over with, thank God.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, oh yeah, he made me the very day after Christmas. He's like, "Okay, come on, let's get this tree down."
Oh, I don't blame him.
Yeah.
And then he had it in the back of his truck, throwing it away
Before daylight.
into a dumpster. I was like,
Sounds good
"Come
to me.
on."
I fail to see the problem here.
Good riddance,
Yeah,
like-
holidays are awful.
I feel so ashamed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because normally our routine is we take all the Christmas stuff down on New Year's Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we made an unexpected trip to Ohio,
Right,
Yeah.
right.
and then I came back by myself.
Yeah.
So-
you just lay it around.
You still
watching
have
it.
Christmas
My
stuff
Christmas
up.
tree is still up.
Oh my gosh! Oh my
So you're
gosh.
one of those, you have all the stuff in your front yard and you probably turn it on too,
No, I took the stuff out of the front yard, but
Okay, that's good.
I
At least
haven't
you did
gotten to the
that.
motivation to actually start taking the tree down.
I'm so glad you mentioned that. I mean, what is up with these people in the neighborhood? Still got,
Well-
not only have they not taken their lights down, but they cut the damn things on every night.
Yeah,
Then
it's
they
like,
probably
really?
got them on a timer or whatever.
Well,
but-
yeah, it's automatic. I'm
Because
sure.
they want to feel the Christmas spirit all year long.
Well, you're sweet, Mama. You're funny. You're
watch
funny,
Hallmark
Mama.
Channel if you want that crap year round.
That's right.
That's true.
Go watch a Hallmark Channel.
I was with your mama yesterday
Uh-oh.
over at the nursing home, and she was doing her little walk around, with her little walker, and
Yeah.
she saw them taking. They were just now yesterday taking down the Christmas tree.
Wow.
Slackers.
Yeah.
And she
it's
looked
kinda late.
up at these maintenance guys taking down the Christmas tree, and she says, "Thank you, Jesus." She is so funny.
So see, I come by it naturally.
You do. She was like, "I was tired of looking at that."
That's how it was. When I was a kid, we'd say, okay, you open all the presents, or now it'd be paper everywhere, right?
Of course, always a big mess.
Yeah, and then it'd be like, all right, get this crap up, get this out of here, and, all this stuff. So I come by it naturally, it is what it is. Now, when the kids were young, right, I was the Clark Griswold. I put all the lights on the house and done it. Hell, I've done it since Hippie Chicks lived here, but
Not the lights on the house.
I just
He draws the line at that. He only lets me put up one tree in the chocolate bar. We don't have stockings.
well, we got to think about the
drunks.
drunks. They gotta have a.
They
we
got to
don't
be
want
in the Christmas spirit.
we don't want them to be lonely at Christmas.
That's right.
So,
Our door's always
We
open.
are an operating bar, so
That's right.
it is
Well,
what it is.
next Christmas, I'll probably have my feet in the sand somewhere, I'm thinking. So, yeah.
You go somewhere, do something.
Well, I traveled twice in 21. I'm planning on doing more in
You
22.
might as well. You might. Danny was thinking, or the Tiki Man was
Oh,
saying
Tiki
that. Tiki Man was saying, "Hey, we need to do that too." But then he thought, you know what? We can't do that. We've got all these grandbabies now.
yeah.
Yep.
Which is going to work out really well because then I'm cutting the rest of them out. Right now, it's just going to be the grandkids. All right,
Well, there you go.
It's just all about the grandkids.
grandkids. Listen.
I get it.
Yeah.
You can't buy it for the kids when it's like they keep spitting out kids. It's like
Yeah.
I got to cut somebody out because
Well, yeah.
it's just getting too expensive. So
Yeah.
the kids get cut out. And now you got the grandkids. So
Yeah.
and hopefully our kids are going to be done for a while. So
Well, that's good.
My son Jeff, he got hooked up with. He got married one time. This girl had 4 kids.
Oh, wow.
And then they had 2 kids, and
geez.
when the next one came along, I was like, damn, And he's like, well, what's wrong? Did your dad say that to you when your second or third one came along? I'm like, listen. First of all, when I met you, Mama, she didn't have 4 kids, okay, or you wouldn't be here. Number one, and number 2, there's only so many hot dog weenies in a pack, okay. And, sooner or later somebody's gonna have to share. I'm just trying to help you out here. So
I know kids these days.
yeah, because you and I both are up to 6 grandbabies now.
Yikes.
Yeah. So it is what it is. But but I'm very excited about little Ellie, and can't wait to lay my eyes on her and hold her. I guess I got to put an appointment in or
You got to
something.
put an appointment in.
Wow.
This is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
And then we
weird.
got to get pressure washed in the front yard first.
Although I will say this, Brad's mama was there with keeping the baby.
I know.
That ain't right.
Uh-oh.
If they thought they were going to keep that a secret, I keep up with everything. That's going to be a problem.
I love Pam.
Moni says the
Pam.
packages of wieners are getting smaller.
That's so true.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
If you can even find them in the store.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that there's a major shortage of right now.
Wieners?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no, seriously. There's several. I mean, no, seriously. That it's not. I mean, no. Publix is limiting them. Walmart is limiting how many that you can buy of packages of them. Yeah, there's like a national wiener shortage.
Is somebody hoarding the lips and buttholes or something? What's going on there? I don't understand.
I don't know. You go over to Food City. They got the Oscar Mayer ones on their 5 for $20 list. So
they're that expensive now. Man.
No.
5 packs.
Oh, five packs.
Five
Okay, that
packs
makes more
for
sense.
$20.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's like
I was like, wow.
You pick 5 different things
Right,
for
I remember
$20.
that.
The big five.
It's
But
part
if you
of the
want to buy
big
5 packs of hot dogs for $20, you can
You could. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But there's obviously not a shortage at Food City then.
No.
That's because it's
There
weird.
was a shortage of cocktail wieners. I went to 4 different stores. Danny wanted to make little pigs in a blanket on New Year's Eve.
Yep.
That's
I
normal.
had to go to 4 stores. I was like, somebody better have 1 package of cocktail wieners.
And she brings them in,
And I was like, here.
Yeah, she throws them at me, and I'm like, what the hell, And she goes off and
I
tells me
was
this
all
whole
over
thing.
town looking for
Did you try
one
Dollar General?
And I'm like, well, that sucks. You got the wrong ones. And she's like, what?
I was like, too bad. That's what you got.
I'll make it work.
Make it work. Oh, no, I ended up finding them at the Food City over on Lee Highway, close to Champy's.
Oh, I know where you're at.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
way on down there. So both, I went
Down
to
yonder,
that was
yep.
the 4th store I went to.
Oh, wow.
Because we ended up getting some because Debbie had the same problem that you did. Ended up Dollar General over here on Mayan Gap. They ended up having them, and you're right. They're the right ones. They're kind of crinkly. They're called Little Smokies.
Little Smokies.
Yeah, that one's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where she ended up getting them as Dollar General of all places.
I actually have a couple packs of those in my deep freeze.
Oh, so you're one of those.
So he's hoarding them.
But you know, honestly, we didn't need all that because, and then when everybody started bringing in their food, I was like, why did I even stress myself out for cocktail wieners when we had all this
I was about to
gorgeous,
say.
I mean, the Looks brought in this gorgeous deer meat salami. It was, man.
We had
I'm
plenty of
telling you,
food.
we had
It was a
plenty of
great
food.
night.
Well, you always
Great.
de-emphasize the meal. That's what you need to do. Just de-emphasize the meal. It's about togetherness and getting together with people.
Well, right.
Right. All right. Well, we're going to get ready for Mr. Jeff Ealing that's going to be joining us here shortly, and very excited about having him on the show. How about Boomer Blake's brand new song, which is Polka Dotted Umbrella? How about that?
To the beach early before anyone can see. Sets up that polka dot beach umbrella and then she crawls underneath. Hides under there all day long, showing nothing but bare feet. Under that polka dot beach umbrella is a dangerous mystery. What you hiding under that polka dot umbrella? You ain't fooling me, no. I bet you got some fella. You're not under there all alone now, baby, I know the truth. You ain't fooling anybody, I can see a dude's bathing suit. I think I've even seen more than a few. What you hiding under that polka dot umbrella? Oh yeah. You ain't fooling me, no. I bet you got some fella. Oh yeah. Lifeguard ran up the beach and vanished in thin air. I don't see no UFO, so we must be under there. Well, could you maybe let him up for some air? What you hiding under that polka dot umbrella? You ain't fooling me, no. I some fella.
Bet you got some fella.
Ice cream man came down the beach to deliver your snow cone. No one seen that man for hours. We all thought he went home. Well, did you get his ice cream on the whoa? What you hiding under?
Hiding under
That polka dot umbrella. Oh, baby, you ain't fooling me, no, no, no. I bet you got some fella.
Bet you got some fella.
You sit under there all day long like you're hiding from the sun. If you're that worried, mama, put some suntan lotion on. And if you need some help, I think I know someone. What you hiding under?
Hiding under
That polka dot umbrella.
You got somebody under that polka dot umbrella.
Ain't fooling me, no, no, no. I bet you got some fella.
Bet you got somebody under the polka dot umbrella.
What you hiding under?
Hiding under
That polka dot umbrella.
You got somebody under the polka dot beach
You
umbrella.
ain't fooling me, no, no, no. I bet you got some fella.
You got somebody
Bet you got some
under the
fella.
polka dot beach
Bet you got some
umbrella.
fella.
Somebody under that polka dot umbrella. Got somebody under the polka dot beach
Bet you got some fella.
Somebody under the polka dot beach umbrella. Got somebody under.
This hour of the show is brought to you by Castaway Sauce Company, sponsor for Island Vibes with Scotty Chill on Friday nights between 7 and 9 p.m. With 4 different flavors to choose from, the award-winning Blackbeard's Revenge was featured on Man vs. Food Nation Tampa edition. They love trop rock music and parrot heads sprinkled with great hot sauce. That's Castaway Sauce Company. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Hot Sauce tab and order yours today. Make sure you click on the bundle price. That's Castaway Sauce Company. Alan Maltz Gallery of Key West, the official wildlife and fine art photographer of the state of Florida, and also sponsored for Island Vibes with Scotty Chill on Friday night. You can visit the gallery when you're in Key West at 1210 Duval Street. It's located down towards the end of Duval Street, closer to the southernmost point. That's Alan Maltz Gallery, fine art photographer of the state of Florida. Make sure you tune in to Scotty Chill with Island Vibes every Friday night between 7 and 9 p.m. as he rocks the airwaves on Tiki Man Radio. Key West Trading Company, home of Key West Smugglers Whiskey, the official whiskey of Tiki Man Radio, which is now featuring Temple Pen's Revenge Premium Rum, Raker's Vodka, and of course, Smugglers Whiskey, all of which is notoriously good for not getting caught. That's the Key West Trading Company and Key West Smugglers Whiskey, the official whiskey of Tiki Man Radio. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the logo and order yours today. And if you're in Key West, go by the tasting room at 627 Eaton Street. Key West Trading Company, the official whiskey of Tiki Man Radio.
I don't wanna go to work today. I wanna go out back, take a nap in my Hawaiian shirt in the shade. No place that I'd rather be. I got my own private island, even got my own palm trees. You can party all day, you can dance all night to that sweet loving music under the bright moonlight. In my backyard tiki bar, paradise under the stars. Backyard tiki bar, rock, stop, Cuban cigar. Backyard Cuban cigar. Backyard, tiki bar. In a plane, a train, or even a car. I'm living in paradise. I'm living a tiki life. Island dreams in your backyard. Tropical life under the stars. Island dreams in your backyard. Tropical life under the stars.
That's the man, the legend himself right there, Mr. Jeff Ealing. And let's see if we can get him pulled in here out of the green room. Let me see here. There we go. How you doing, brother?
Good morning, Danny. How are you?
Man, I'll tell you, I'm doing better than I really deserve, to be honest with you.
Got your island dreams in your backyard, right?
That's right, man. Tiki Bar in my backyard. You know that I love that song. We play it. You know, we've had it in the station for a long time. You know, and it kind of goes with the theme of what we got going on here for sure. But how's things with you, man? I think is this the first time we ever had you on the show?
Yes, it is the first time.
Wow.
Thank you very much for having me.
I don't know how that's possible all these years, but anyway. So tell everybody who don't know who Jeff Ealing is, and you know your whole musical background and everything that's going on with you.
Well, Jeff Ealing is a singer-songwriter. He's been doing this a long time, and I started out, you know, in cover bands, original music, and just been kicking it around, playing music my whole life. At the same time, working a full-time job and raising a family and wife. So it's kind of tough, but you know, I still love writing. I still love singing. I still love doing it. That's why I'm still here.
Yeah, and what part of the world are you in?
I'm in Chalfont, PA, which is right outside of Philly.
Oh, there you go. There you go. And do you play locally there at any of the bars or places there?
Yeah, I do. I do a couple things here and there, but with all the stuff that's going on, I kind of toned it back a little. A couple open mic nights and stuff and whatnot, but mostly, you know, recording and making videos is what I've been doing recently.
Very cool. And so do you play in a band, or you just play solo? Or I noticed there was a lot of people playing on this song that we're going to be playing shortly. So are those people that you work with?
Well, actually, I played in bands before, but in the last couple of years, it's just been solo. And I've got together with this guy, Joe DeLuca, who I've known for almost 30 years. And he's produced all my music. And along with him, we've got some great side musicians. These guys are just excellent. Donnie Lee Shao plays the lead on this latest song, and Richie DiCarlo plays drums, and Joe DeLuca plays piano and organ, and he's the engineer and the man behind the board. He's the master. So, and that's pretty much it.
Well, cool, man. So, how long have you been playing music your whole life?
Yes, I have. I'm trying to be that overnight sensation, but if you ask my wife, it hasn't happened yet. So it's been a while, but I keep telling her I just need one song. So maybe this is the song. But if not, I still love doing it.
Yeah.
It's just like being a painter or any other thing. I just love doing it. I don't consider it work. I just enjoy it. It's a great release. It helps me get through stuff, anxiety. It's just awesome, I think.
Yeah, I mean, people, you know, musicians and people who write music, and you know, and then, you know, I know a whole other group of people who write books, and you know, that's their release. I know a lot of people that are carpenters, and I'm the same way. When, you know, that's kind of, if I can get out here and start building on something and be left alone or whatever, man, I can get lost in it.
It's pretty cool because it's almost like you'll sit there, and I don't know where the songs come from. Out of nowhere, the lyrics will just pop in my head, and I just have a feeling when I'm playing, I kind of know what chords to play. It doesn't come easy sometimes. Sometimes they just come right out, but other times it's just like pulling teeth. But this latest one, Watching the Sun Go Down, it kind of just came together. it started to flow, and before I knew it, I said, man, I have a song here. So I said, I got to record this one as soon as I can, and that's what I did.
Yeah. So when you get an idea for a song, I mean, are you, used to we'd write everything down, but but now I guess you could just talk into your phone, and because you can lose that. You can lose the moment or whatever, if a song comes to you in a dream or first thing in the morning or whatever, and how do you keep up with it like that?
Exactly what you just said. Sometimes you're driving to work or in the weirdest spot, all of a sudden a melody comes to you or these words, and you just got to say to yourself, I got to get back home and get the phone out. Like you said, I have a little Zoom recorder, but the phone seems to be so much more convenient. So I just get that out and I'll just put it down real quick, record little bits that I have, and then I'll say, wait a minute, I got something here. And I'll keep working it. And before you know it, I'll put a little rough mix on the phone. And the way we've been doing it recently is I'll record that and I'll send it over to Joe DeLuca, who lives now in Ventnor, New Jersey. Mm-hmm. And he'll take it. And what we've been doing with all the COVID stuff, he'll send out the track to the guitar player, with Donnie Lee Shout, and he'll send the track to Richie DeCarlo, the drummer, and Dave Kloss on bass. And all the tracks are out there. Then they'll send their pieces in, and Joe puts it all together, and I'll come in and do vocals and the guitar work, and then we mix it and finish it right there on the spot. But it's different not having everybody in the same room. A couple of the songs I've done, we've all been in the same room, but anymore you can just like mail it in. So that's basically what happened with this song. Everybody mailed their parts in.
Yeah, that is, that collaboration, right? That working together and playing off of each other's ideas. You do lose something. I think from talking with a lot of the other artists that, especially through the pandemic, you didn't have that whole. But they also told me they accomplished a lot more. So, they didn't have to spend a whole weekend, banging out something.
Right. It is. You get a totally different vibe if you're here by yourself. But if you're in a room with a drummer, he might suggest something. Here, let me try this piece here. And you can relate better when you can see a guy in the other side of the booth or whatever. And you can feed off each other. There's energy there, but when you mail it in, it's totally different. It's almost like talking to you now, staring at this little tiny dot.
Yeah.
Instead of being in person, it's the same way with music. When you're there in person, you get so much more energy. I think anyway.
So a lot of people, let's say. Maybe not a lot of people, but some people like Key West Chris, for instance. He will write the music first, and then he puts the lyrics and the words to the song. How do you do about it? Do you do the words first and then try to put the music to it?
I actually can do it, but I've done it both ways. Where I'll have this little riff in my head, mm-hmm. and I'll say, I don't know, where's this going? And then all of a sudden, the lyrics will pop in, and I'll say, they fit this little riff. And there's other times where I've just come up with complete verses and a chorus, and I just went home and I kind of knew, I said, wait a minute, this is going to be in G. It's going to go right there. And it's almost like it plays itself, so
sure.
to speak, because you've been doing it, for so long.
Wow, that's cool, man. Well, I like to call it a God-given talent for sure to be able to do that. Not everybody can do it. And, some people are better at it than others. Doesn't matter. It's still a talent to be able to put the words and music together and then put it all together in a song.
It definitely is. And like I said, sometimes it comes easy and sometimes it's a struggle, but it's worth it in the end. When you finally finish something and you get it recorded and you put it out there, you get such a sense of accomplishment that you set out a goal and you achieved it. At least you got it out there, and it's great. It satisfies me, and I hope it would satisfy the listener also.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's go ahead and play it. It's called "Watching the Sun Go Down," right?
Yes, it is.
And we will come back and talk a little bit about it. If you're just now joining us, Jeff Ealing is joining us with a brand new song, Watching the Sun Go Down. Let's go ahead and play it. We'll come back. We'll talk a little bit about it, okay? All right, here we go. That's beautiful right there. Mr. Jeff Ealing, and he's joining us right now, Watching the Sun Go Down, which seems to me to be like a journey, like a journey of life song. But that's just my interpretation. You tell us a little bit about it.
I think you're right about that. I had a friend of mine who suggested I had another song put out, Teacups and Roses, and he said, why don't you write a song about, because we live right behind this open field and we get beautiful sunsets. So I would post these sunsets on Facebook. So he posed, why don't you write a song about the sun? I'm like, all right, the songs have been written about the sun, the Beatles, and I figured, well, how are you going to do that? So I kind of got inspired by that. I said, why don't I kind of post or make it almost like a life story, like you just said. Seems like yesterday, and it's basically me looking back on my life and where I'm at now with my wife, and the clouds roll by, but I can still see the light, and I just tied all these lyrics together, and I thought, you know what? I think I got something here, and it is about a journey. It's about your life and where I'm at now, and we're both here. We're in the other side of our lives, and you're watching the sun go down, so to speak, but I would love to hear that song be played in Key West as the sun's going down. I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah.
Well, do you ever make it down to Key West?
I've been down there a couple years ago. We went down, and I'm trying to get back. So maybe I'll put that on and watch the sunset right there at the point there.
Well, we have this little bitty show down there. If you ever get a band together or something, you want to come down and play it. At going into our 6th year of the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase, and so we're always looking for more talent, and we're on the big stage now at Dirty Harry, so we got plenty of room if you had 2 or 3 or whatever, something like that.
Nice. That'd be great.
Yeah. Very cool, man. So you're trying to get this thing in a contest. Tell us a little bit about that and where people can go and vote for it.
This is the Georgia Songbirds. They do a top 10 countdown every week. They have 10 songs that make it, and every week they introduce 4 new songs. And it's Jessie Landers. I got to give a shout out to her because she is terrific with promoting original music, and I think it's great. And it also airs on Indie Music Radio USA, and they recorded, they stream it live, and then there's different parts of the week they'll play it again and again. But I'm currently at number 5. I got into the countdown last week, so what I'm trying to do is stay in the countdown, get people to vote, and and see where it goes from there. But I think it's great that people that enjoy original music and just listen. I think it's a great thing that everyone in this countdown, they're tremendous artists and they work hard at this, and everyone should be congratulated. And I just think it's a good thing that they do, the Georgia Songbirds and Jessie Landers, and I'm hoping for people's vote. They can go online. It's georgiasongbirds.com. There's a poll, and you just click on follow the links, and it tells you where to vote.
All right, georgiasongbirds.com, right?
Yeah, that's correct. georgiasongbirds.com.
All right, and the name of the song is Watching the Sun Go Down by Mr. Jeff Ealing. And so how can everybody find your music, buy your music, anything like that? How can they keep up with you?
You can keep up with me. I'm on Spotify. I'm on ReverbNation.com on the Jeff Ealing. YouTube. I'm on YouTube, Amazon, Apple Music, and I'm on Facebook. Just look me up, Jeff Ealing, Facebook. I have a musicians page, and I'm also, my website's under construction as we speak. I had to work yesterday, so I'm trying to get that thing done before the end of the weekend so I can take all my stuff and put it on one place. So
there you
that's
go.
where I'm at right now.
Well, if you guys can go over to the post I made this morning, and I tagged him in it, and you can just click on his name, go over. There should be a link there somewhere, I'm sure, on your Facebook page that they can click, or you can go to songbirds.com and look for that song, Watching the Sun Go Down. And that's what we're all about with Coastal Americana Radio, is helping out independent artists. And we're always here to do as much as we can.
Oh, yeah. Danny, I appreciate it so much. All you do and all the rest of the people out there that listen to original music, because you really need that instead of constantly listening to songs from 20, 30 years ago, which are great. But to be an independent artist and have people listen and enjoy it, it's worth all the while.
Yeah, well, we're in your corner, brother, so good luck with it. And, anytime you got any music, you send it over to us, and we'll get it on the radio for you, okay?
All right, Danny, thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us. Yeah, man, we appreciate it. Mr. Jeff Ealing, make sure you go over to georgiasongbirds.com and help him out a little bit, get this song, keeping it in the top 10 over there. And you can go over to the post I made this morning, click on his name. It's in bold letters there. And then you can go over and do it that way. But just follow him and help out any independent artist you can. That's what it's all about.
All right. Thanks, Danny.
All right, brother. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot, man.
You got it. Thank you very much.
See you, brother.
Trick me into doing battle, calling out fake God, wanna get me rattled, wanna pull me back behind the fence with the cat, building your lenses, digging your trenches, put me on the front line, leave me with a dumb mind with no defenses, but your defenses. If you can't stand to feel the pain, then you are senseless. Since this, I've grown up some different kind of fighter, and when the darkness comes, let it inside you. Your darkness is shining. My darkness is shining, have faith in myself. True. I've seen a million number doors on the horizon. Now which is the future you're choosing before you gon' die? And I'll tell you about a secret I've been undermining. Every little lie in this world come from dividing. Say you're my love, say you're my home. Till my chin back, slit my throat, take a bath in my blood, get to know me. All out of my secrets, all my enemies are turning into my teachers. Because light's blinding, no way dividing what's yours or mine when everything's shining. And your darkness is shining, my darkness is shining. Have faith in ourselves. Yeah. Yes, I'm only loving, only trying to only love, and that's what I'm trying to do is only love it. Yes, I'm only loving, trying to only love, I swear to God, I'm only trying to do the loving. Yes, I'm only lonely loving, yes, I'm only feeling, only loving, only loving. You say it ain't loving, ain't loving, ain't loving, my loving. But I'm only loving, swear, only loving, swear to God, I'm only loving. Trying to only loving, only loving, only loving, only loving, only loving. So only loving, so trying to only love, swear to God, I'm only loving. Say it ain't loving, ain't loving, ain't loving, ain't loving, ain't loving, my love.
This is Scotty Chill with Tiki Man Radio. We're very excited to have the Castaway Sauce Company as one of our partners here on Tiki Man Radio. You can go to castawaysaucecompany.com. They've got some amazing hot sauces, all different degrees of heat, different flavors. You've got the mango chipotle, which is sweet and yummy. The growling gator, been using that on marinades a lot. The ball kicker, which has orange habaneros and garlic. And of course, the flagship sauce of Castaway, the Blackbeard's Revenge. You only need a couple drops of that because it is hot. So make sure you go out there and visit castawaysaucecompany.com and satisfy your heat tooth.
A Sunday off in gay Paris, I was bound for the sacred street. God's a draw upon Montmartre, but not rue de la guitare, mais pas rue de la guitare. Like melodies that never fade, be girls who form their masquerades. Pigalle is still a strange bazaar down on Rue de la Guitare, Rue de la Guitare. Windows filled with long lost dreams, unfinished songs on rusty strings. From Nazareth across the sea, she'd somehow caught up with me. Her fait accompli. I read the wood and felt the scars. They spoke of nights and smoky bars. How many songs, how many beers had crossed her journey here. Toast to those who love to hear a D18 played lightfoot clear. Music still lives in shops and bars along Rue de la Guitare, Rue de la Guitare. Now over here say, comment ça va, Monsieur Buffet? En verre de vin, une chanson à jouer. Rue de la Guitare.
The man, the legend himself, Mr. Jimmy Buffett.
Well, yeah. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be here.
That's
I
probably
love that
true.
song.
It's probably true.
It is
It
true.
is true. It's absolutely true.
Yeah.
Did you see there's a new Life magazine celebrating his, I haven't read it, I've seen it at the grocery store, but it's celebrating his life and career. He's got a full Life magazine dedicated to that.
Wow.
Got to be careful with those magazine articles.
Oh, yeah.
Why is this? I'm curious now.
Well, you know, they put out a big magazine about Betty White turning 100, and then she died.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was awful.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Got to be careful with those.
That's true. Yeah, we don't need to lose Buffett yet. But I will still say this. I think he will scale back his touring and all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he's just getting old. I mean, there's nothing wrong.
That's pretty good to me.
Well, he's looking in the. I'd read some of the article. They'd post some of little clips of it or whatever, and He said they're going to have to drag him off the stage.
I think so too. I think
We got Z and G in the house.
know, this is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, good morning to you guys. What a nice surprise having you guys come in and hang out with us a little bit. How you guys doing?
We're doing great.
Yeah.
Missing that Florida weather. What happened?
I know.
Yeah, sorry, we're open.
Then we got Panama City. That's at least for us. That's an easy drive for us.
Yeah, it's a
that's
great
about
5 hours.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No, it's longer than 5
I was going to say about 6.5, isn't it?
Well,
More like
depends
8.
on how you
It
drive.
is 8. Okay.
And we drove 2,400 miles this week. So
Wow.
That's nothing.
Where have all you been?
I'm curious.
It's kind of like, when we do Where's the Beach Buddha? Now it's been like, where the hell's Z and G at?
Yeah, really.
I've seen you guys in Key Largo. I've seen you hanging out with Uncle Alex. Where have all you been?
We went to the Caribbean Club. That's something we've been trying to do for about 5 years. We finally got to go to it.
We rode African Queen boat while we were down there.
That's
That
cool.
was a blast. We got to do the harbor.
All right, we're back on YouTube now. So
So refresh your browser.
Yeah, refresh your browser. So you went to Key Largo, to Caribbean Club. You did the African boat. That sounds pretty cool.
We got to see the backside of those beautiful homes down there and some of the boats down there.
Oh, I know. There's this show I watched called Selling Yachts. It's based down there, and that's all they show is those huge-ass yachts.
All right, here we go.
Checkbook out.
All right, we got to get to Mr. Cool here, and if you're listening to the radio, then let me see here.
I see B-Dog in front of me.
Yes, we're back on YouTube.
Do me a favor, honey. Go out there and put those back on the live stream. I've got it here on the computer, and we're back up. I don't know. It just shut down on us there for a second.
There's Mr. Cool.
And so we've got... how you doing, brother? Can you hear us?
Yeah, good morning.
Hey, Callie.
Morning, B-Dog.
Hey.
Morning, J-Man.
Hey, good morning, man.
Morning.
Yeah.
Morning, Gilden.
Yeah. Where's our student at this morning?
I just made a call to the house, as we kind of did a little dry run yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's, I was assuming he was ready to go, but he's probably still sleeping.
All right, so here we go.
I think the whole family is still sleeping. I made the call, see if I can wake anybody up and say, hey, we're ready to go.
Yeah. Well, maybe maybe he'll join us shortly here. Then, how about that?
I hope so. I hope they'll get connected here soon. So, anyways, good morning, everybody. This is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm such a big fan of Tiki Man Radio and all you guys. And this is the only venue that I know of that connects fans with the artist. In such an intimate way. I don't know. I always get a little like a deer in the headlight feel when I get a response from like Darby. Hey, good morning, Callie. And like, wow,
very cool.
I have an artist, saying good morning to me. It's like my first cup of coffee, and wow, what a way to wake up.
Well, here's what I tell everybody. I'm like, listen, I'm kind of a big deal, okay?
That you are.
That's kind of how it is.
Yeah, but so if you're listening out there, we had a major shutdown there of the YouTube channel right before we come to Mr. Cool here, and but now we're back up on YouTube. Everything is rolling. You just need to go back to the channel and look for the one that says live, and you'll be able to see us okay there. But we just that happens, for all of you broadcasters out there wanting to go live, then sometimes you run into a little bit of turbulence. You don't panic. You know why you don't panic when you run into turbulence? Because the plane will go down. Okay.
Well, no.
So you got to roll with it.
You got to be like Mr. Cool here and just keep on rolling. Great shirt, man.
I know.
I tell you what, I'm excited about this, working with these kids. Obviously, hopefully, since it's an afternoon show, like at 7 o'clock or something like that, they'll be able to get up out of bed and be able to come in and actually do the show. That'll give them plenty of time to get their sleep done.
Yeah, that's right. We were just talking about that yesterday about the timing, and definitely. They get out of school at 3:30, and so Pacific Standard Time. So if we start something at say 4 o'clock, I know for sure that these kids will still be hanging around long enough for me to drag them into the studio and say, "Hey, come on, let's do this." You know, so yeah, that's the work in progress there.
Well, we're going to start out with an hour show, right?
Right. We're going to start with an hour show, and we'll see how as I get more students involved. I've got a small handful that are interested. They love this music. They talk about it. They've asked me from time to time, hey, Mr. McCutcheon, Mr. McCool. I tell them what my name is.
I'm Callie McCool.
Y'all don't know this, but there's billboards all over California that says, Tiki Head DJ for an hour #1, and there's a picture of him all over the billboard.
Of course, yeah.
He's a big deal out there too.
Yes, he is.
So.
Yeah, I'm a star in my own mind, I guess.
Well, we want to thank JBL Legends Travel and Beach Buddha for you guys. I'm really curious. I'm really excited more than anything to see how these kids can do some of the jingles and the commercials. And I was telling everybody yesterday that. I just called you out of the blue the other day, and you were talking about you were in between classes or whatever, but the homework assignment was that the kids. Well, you go ahead and tell it. You tell it better than I do.
What was their assignment?
I had them come up with a plug for Tiki Man Radio. I explained to the class, and they're familiar with Tiki Man Radio. They've been I've been talking about Tiki Man Radio for about a year and a half now.
Awesome.
During the pandemic, when we're all at home learning from a computer, I would play Tiki Man Radio most of the time when we're doing like an independent assignment. And so they're familiar with this channel. And I said in the last couple of weeks, about a month ago actually, beginning of December, I said, hey, we've got an opportunity to work with Tiki Man Radio. And so here's an assignment I'm going to give you all. So it was basically, come up with a plug for Tiki Man Radio, and so, some of my students sent you a soundbite. I think I sent you a couple of sound bites.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
So that was the start. That was the start of the assignment. And so now, I'm telling them, hey, we have an opportunity to do a weekly show on Tiki Man Radio, and so here's what I'd like to see you guys do. So basically, their challenge, the task is to again do a soundbite with a plug-in for Tiki Man Radio and their sponsors that are supporting this whole project.
Sure.
And so they're we've got they have an assignment to put something together for JBL Legends Travel and Beach Buddha Coffee.
Wow.
So this is it's going to be cool.
It's very cool.
To what they come up with, they're excited when they get this assignment. I get the chance to let them kind of step outside the classroom, find a nice quiet spot somewhere where it is acoustically, controlled.
Sure.
And they record themselves and they bring it to me and they say, hey, is this okay? I said, yeah, it sounds great. Send it to me. There's your assignment grade. And but this is a new project for them as we're kind of working with you guys and about doing something more long term. So
yeah.
There's more commitment from them to do something with Tiki Man Radio. So yeah, that's the assignment at the moment.
Yeah, so here's some extra credit work that was already submitted in, and let me play a couple of them here.
I am a student from Antioch High School in sunny California, and my teacher is Mr. Callie McCool. You all know him as Tiki Head DJ #1. My class likes listening to Tiki Man Radio. Tiki Man Radio, what could possibly go wrong?
All right, there's one of them.
I'm a student from Antioch High School in sunny California, and my teacher is Mr. Callie McCool. You all know him as Tiki Head DJ #1. My class likes listening to Tiki Man Radio.
Now,
Tiki Man Radio.
I'm pretty sure he was He was in the bathroom.
I was
when
about
he
to
did
say,
that.
yeah. He was multitasking when he did that one.
He was multitasking. He said, "All right, give me 10 minutes and I'll come up with something."
Did you ever think we would have Tiki Man Radio 101 in the classroom?
You know, I kind of like it. I kind of like it.
Very cool.
I think it should be a part of every school, at some point in time or another. So bring some positivity in your life, for God's sakes. That's what it's all about.
Well, yeah.
And, but yeah, I mean, we've talked about this and talked about it on and off. And finally, I'm just like, I just want to work with the kids. And if we can, impact one of them or whatever, a group of them, then the world's going to be a better place because they're going to love music. They're going to love doing what they do. And the more they do it, the more they'll like it. It gets in your blood.
Yes. We actually started. I've been teaching for about 10 years, and this will be my 5th year here at this site. And we actually began with some work with a local radio station, and so that was kind of my first taste in radio broadcasting, because I'm kind of learning as well as anybody else. I did not come from a broadcasting background. I came from more of a technical computer background, but this new thing that I got into, this opportunity, has really turned me on to combining computers and working with technology and promoting media. And in this case, it's this music that was that I discovered about 6 years ago. And I'm sharing it with these students, and the students are enjoying it. They like it.
That's very cool, man.
It's fantastic. That's the challenge, because nowadays these kids are more into their Spotify accounts than turning into a radio station.
Very true.
So.
Yeah,
very true.
We were talking a little bit about that, and so when you mention radio to them, right, like in your car, and all that stuff,
they don't do that.
They're like, "What the hell's that?"
They put their apps on their radio if they've got a newer car, or they just listen to their Spotify.
I don't ever push that button. I just listen to my own music or Spotify or whatever, and that's kind of the way things, And I've been fortunate enough to be doing this long enough to watch it really evolve. Even with the artists, from CDs and downloads and MP3s, and now we're getting back to albums.
Yep,
they're coming
full circle.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but technology, the way music is developed and produced, and how it goes out there, and how you're able to get it has changed so much. And these kids are really the future of any type of media, broadcasting, media sports. I mean, you can watch an old football game that maybe 10 years ago on YouTube or something, and just tell the difference in the quality.
Right. Yeah, that's true. So what you are doing on your show, you're combining your YouTube show and you're playing your music 24/7 is kind of the goal that I have in mind for these students, is to produce or to be involved in this kind of media production. So that's what we're focused on. That's what I'm doing in this school. I'm pretty much working with an academy. We call ourselves Media Tech Academy with Antioch High School, and so we work with all the technologies. We learn about how to plug things together and play and cover the content. And so the Tiki Man Radio is like our model for what we can do, what we can do if we do it right.
Wow.
Oh, man, that's nice. That's nice. Wow, that's very nice. B-Dog and I was watching football last night, and we were talking a little bit about what you got going on. And we're going to be, obviously I'm going to be sending a lot of music out there to you, but, it'd be kind of cool if we can kind of incorporate, years ago when we had Tiki Island Radio and we had Robbie Collada out on the West Coast, he focused a lot on that West Coast music. And when we're connected, of course, my goal, of course, is to connect the East Coast with the West Coast. Take some of the artists that the West Coast have never heard of or whatever, and we can play some of that out there. But it works both ways as well, and out in California, they don't really know what trop rock is. They call it surf rock or something like that. So there's a whole slew of artists out there that we don't know as well that you guys can bring to the radio station and maybe interview them or play their music or whatever. And you'll see once you get the ball rolling. We got to make sure we got a good email address because it's going to blow up. People are going to be sending you all kinds of music.
And that's awesome.
Yeah.
California has great creativity. The whole state, just in every area that's just creativity is abounding out in California.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of, he was talking about, celebrities knowing who he is.
Yeah.
Tim Campbell says, "Good morning, Callie."
Wow. Talk about celebrities. Tim Campbell, man.
Well, you notice how the students did their homework, right? You all know him as Tiki Head DJ number 1. Now
that's true.
You remember when you used to get homework assignments and you say, okay, you have to write this paragraph and it must include this.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
But like Tim Campbell, there you go.
He's awesome.
There's a guy who would love to have his music played regularly out there. On the West Coast to a whole other audience that may or may not know. But you and I looked at the numbers 6 months ago. We've got a pretty good following out in California, especially in the L.A. area and the Bay Area. But having a specific show, that changes it, right? Having a show, especially something geared around the kids, and then they're going to get their parents and everybody to listen and all that stuff. It changes the whole complexity of what we're trying to do. And to me, it's more about working with the kids than anything.
Yeah, that's awesome. And that's hopefully the angle that I need to, find myself some more sponsors for in this area to give them opportunity to support the cause.
Oh yeah, you can't come to the summer party without your own sponsor. It's kind of it's embarrassing,
Yeah,
you don't want to be a J. You don't want to be a J man over here and no sponsor at all.
Exactly. Yeah, don't be on my level. You don't want to be that.
My grandfather had a quote that he used when we were all growing up, and of course he had so many grandkids. He didn't even know our names, right? He just said, "Hey boy, come here," and of course we went. And but it always stuck with me. What he said was, "Don't tell me what you're gonna do. Tell me what you done."
Exactly.
And that changes the whole complexity of people, following through and doing things. Not that I'm just saying that's you, J-Man, but
hey, I'm laying down a demo this week. I'm just saying you're gonna have it in your email this week, so it is what it is.
There you go. But anyway, so go ahead.
I do really want to thank your sponsors. When you first mentioned this idea and that your sponsors were behind it, it really humbled me a lot because, and I've been trying to find my own sponsors, and I sent you one or two, and it's got to be the right fit for what you guys do,
right?
And so when you guys talk about your sponsors supporting this whole idea, I was so humbled and thankful to be able to work with you at this level, and hopefully this will grow and give your music and your vibe more presence out here in the West Coast, because we definitely need that. We need your kind of music out here and this community that you are a part of, and in some respects you are to be credited for building part of that community. I want that to be out here in the West Coast. I'm hoping that we could just spread this positive vibe, kind of music that you promote, and along with the sponsors. So again, thanks for this ability to do something like this with students.
Well, you're very kind. We appreciate the kind words, and we love what we do. And Tiki Man Radio is truly a family of We don't have listeners as much as we have family. A lot of the people that we know have come through here at some point in time or another, or we've been to their place, or they've been to a show that we've done. And I've been very fortunate to have friends all over the world that like what we do. And we do take it very seriously. We're always working hard behind the scenes to try to improve things, looking for better ideas of this and that and all that kind of stuff. And our sponsors are very important to us, so we're always trying to take good care of them,
Absolutely. And as a response to Tim Campbell, hi there.
Well, I sent him a message and told him your people will get back in touch with him. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, Scotty Chill has a message for him because he said,
what's this?
as Tiki Head DJ number 1,
he is.
You inspired him, and you're to blame for him having a weekly show now.
Wow, very cool.
Well, Scotty won't come out and say it, but behind the scenes, Scotty's been very supportive of Mr. Cool here, and sending him messages and whatever. And that's I love that behind the scenes things where everybody's kind of working together too.
Yeah, I know he's kind of my mentor because.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's J-Man.
Because of what he's been able to do with his show, he's been able to work so quickly and gather himself support for his show. And I know I've texted him a time or two and said, "How did you do that?"
Mm-hmm.
And so he's definitely someone I look up to and ask for. Hey, what do you think I should do to make this happen?
Well, deep down inside, Scotty Chill is a very competitive individual.
Yes, he is. I've learned that about him. Yes,
and I am as well. But so whenever you was Tiki Head DJ for an hour, and number one, we got to put that in the disclaimer.
Yes, he is number one.
He was like, "Oh yeah, watch this," kind of thing. So I know how he works, and I love him for it because I'm the same way. I didn't do I wasn't interviewed by a lot of people throughout my career because my career was long with a lot of people. But every once in a while, somebody in the company would want to interview me for a different position. And I would tell them straight out, listen, you don't want to hire me, I'll take your job, So, and that's just the way it is, when everybody asks me, can you do this? I'm like, I can do anything. Just because I haven't done it doesn't mean I can't do it, So I love that about Scotty Chill, but he's very competitive.
He does everything with love and fun.
That's right. Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah. The funny part is seeing him here at the Tiki Bar hit his head on the roof every time he gets in. He's a tall drink of water.
He is a tall one.
Yeah.
Well, I apologize for my student. He still is absent. Maybe, I don't know, for whatever reason, but this is the young man who wants to be on the radio. He is actually interested in vocal or voice acting.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
I don't know if you can see his.
Yeah,
his
we can
face,
see it.
but,
Yeah.
And so, unfortunately, I think he's decided to sleep in on a Sunday morning.
Man,
that's a strike.
Well, this will be a conversation. Monday mornings always come around.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, buddy, we got about 5 minutes here. We got to get ready for that guy coming up. But you tell him we missed him, and maybe we can, if you can corral him around after you get the show going or whatever, maybe we can get them all back on and and do it again. But we're talking about a couple of weeks from now, and it's going to be on a Tuesday. Is that what we said?
Yeah, I think we're aiming for Tuesday.
Oh, very cool.
More like not this Tuesday, the following Tuesday.
Yeah.
Around, I would say the 4:00 slot would be the best time to do something with students because they'll still be around to do something for this idea. So
there we go.
Yeah, that's the plan.
I think we're growing so much, we're going to have to start having monthly Zoom meetings to be able to talk.
No, we're not. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're actually having one right now. But well, listen, man, I applaud you for taking on the challenge, and what you're doing with those kids is an important thing that you're doing. And we really thank you from the bottom of our heart to allow us to be a part of, helping these kids in some form or fashion or whatever, and it really means a lot to all the support that you've given Tiki Man Radio over the years. We really appreciate it, man.
Hey, it's always a pleasure. It's a learning experience just watching you guys do your thing, and I enjoy watching the mistakes because I get to share that with my students. Say, this is how you handle problems.
Oh yeah.
If he's talking about mistakes, he must be watching my show then.
Well, I mean, here we are. I'm watching the clock. I'm trying to get Z and G in a little bit, and I'm watching the clock and I'm seeing them, and then boom, the computer says, "All right, I need more quarters." So you just never know what's going to happen. It happens to the best of us. So it is what it is. It's how you handle it, knowing how to overcome it is the whole.
Right.
Speaking
Man Radio, search the West Coast. What could possibly go wrong?
Exactly.
That's right. That's right.
Connecting the east to the west. That's what it's all about.
Which, by the way, we did registered Tiki Man Radio as a registered trademark, and it's accepted. And we've also we're waiting on the approval for What Could Possibly Go Wrong and Coastal Americana Radio. So all those have been sent in, and we're waiting on the approval and all that stuff.
There you go.
Cool.
But it's all good stuff. More details to follow with that. But speaking of mistakes here, we're going to bring him on there.
That guy's got to be coming up here. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you hear us, brother?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm no mistake. Let me tell you.
He's so dumb.
I knew you were going to say something.
I had to, man. I had to.
As soon as he said mistakes, I'm like, oh, they're going to pick on me.
Well, I wanted Mr. Cool here to see your big hat you got on there.
You got the pimpin' hat.
He does. He's got his big hat on.
Hey, Callie, I got to tell you, I put on my big hat because I was hiding the braids that I have underneath.
This happened in Mexico on a beach. I went to sleep and I woke up with braids in my hair. How did that happen? I don't know.
Next week, I'll have my beard braided.
There you go. All right, brother. Thanks, Callie. We got to get rolling here with that guy. But man, we'll be in touch. We'll talk some more, and I got some music headed your way, brother. Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Tell them kids to buy a damn alarm clock. They still sell them at Walmart. Okay.
You got that.
All right, man. Let's see here. Let's get ready here.
This is Mr. Edward Contreras of Up and Smoke Management Corporation, exclusive manager of that guy. And we approve this message.
Hey, man, you see that guy?
What guy?
You know, that guy.
No, what guy?
Hot damn, that Oh, that guy! I tell you, the greatest intro in radio.
What's going on, brother?
That's the greatest intro ever, I got to tell you. Shout out to my brother. Thanks a lot, Steve, man. Love you, man. That's so cool.
Yeah, every time I cut the video out and I put it on YouTube, he always comments, "That's a damn good song."
Well, I got the big hat on today. I have a big head again today.
Well,
that's normal.
Yeah, that's normal. We're used to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all good. I'm happy to say that we might, while we're live, we might break 2,222 followers while we're live.
Okay? Oh, wow. Very cool. Very cool.
Wow. We're at 2218, and our ambassador, I say our because she's the ambassador of all, Michelle Myers, is on following the page right now. I'm happy to say we are under 3 months and almost at 2,222 followers.
Well, congratulations, brother.
Yeah, that's cool, right? I'm very humbled. That's absolutely humbled.
So I'm curious, and I'm not trying to be negative. I assure you of this. Because, no, seriously, no, he's my buddy.
I was waiting for Jason.
No. I'm curious. How did your subscribership grow with the whole buoy incident? Because I knew you were one of the first on the scene and one of the first to promote that.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, Jason. I will tell you. You didn't bust my chops at all because that's what did it. I got out of my comfort zone, guys. I was sitting on my chair up in the living room. I was all nice and comfy. I'm like, I should shoot down to the buoy right now. The story had just broke, and no local authority, no one had covered it yet.
Yeah,
I shot down there. I did a live and stuff like that. And that is still growing, and I'm over 1.1 million reach, whatever you want to call it.
Wow. Damn. That's good.
And in that, I was watching my numbers grow 100 an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And that's it, so like for that one weekend, it went viral. And, a quick 1,000, I'll tell you that right off the bat.
Sure.
Just on that story. But what it did show me is get off your damn lazy ass and go work for what you want.
That sounds like something I would say.
But I'm beating you to it because I'm learning from you. I'm learning about business and St. Louis time and all that.
Oh, God. Here we go. Wait a minute. Let's see
But
here.
I did know Jason was going to bust my chops. There you go. Scotty Chill, there's his banner right up there.
Yep.
I'm still waiting for my tropical country banner.
Uh-oh.
I am.
They only send those out at Christmas time, and they were tied up this year, so it'll be next year before you get it, okay?
Of course, the Beach Buddha sign is up right there. But you know what?
Come to the summer party. You may get it early.
We don't have no Jason sign, and I don't see one coming in the future.
I don't either. He's a lot about going to talk about doing all kinds of things.
Let me put it to you this way. I was going to do a demo this past week, but like many other people, I woke up Monday. I had some sort of nasty funk. I don't know if it was from here or the country club, but I didn't start feeling better till about Thursday. So, yeah. So this week coming up, I will be doing a demo, and I'll be sending it to the Tiki Man, and we'll just kind of take it from there.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Cool. Well, that's cool, Jason. Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
You got to go. You got to go behind me, okay? And also speaking of Scotty Chill, the ambassador said it also. I am really looking forward to when he does go live. I do love his show.
I know. I thought it was going to be this past week, but it's not. It wasn't.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah, I heard your little dig about that too, Jason. I'm surprised at Scotty. I'm like, oops.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But he will. Jason. Like everybody has got something right now. Whether it's an island crud, the sniffles, the flu. That's what's going on around here. It's a lot of the flu, whether it's minor or major. That's what seems to be happening around here.
Now
I don't see too much of it as compared to everyone's got the flu.
Yeah.
Right.
I got you. Yeah.
That's good.
Well,
and it's just a matter of the severity. Planes.
Yeah.
Plane.
There's a plane.
The plane.
All right. So I did watch the surveillance video of those two idiots with the tree lighting it on fire and all that stuff, like a lot of people did. And as we talked yesterday, I mean, you said they know who they are, and they did caught them, right?
Yeah, they were identified, and the stories are a little crazy because they say identified but not arrested. I believe they turned themselves in, not here. I don't think they're going to dare come down here. But they have their names and everything. One was from the mainland, Florida, and one was from Texas. Two young guys, like a 20 and 21-year-old. Yesterday I had this thought process of, being the better man and, let's forgive. And they still need to pay for what they did.
Yes. Yeah.
Sure.
We could say, all right, I forgive you. I'm a better man and you're forgiven. It was over $5,000 in damage.
Oh, yeah.
They need to pay for that.
Book,
Yep.
Yeah, in my book, and whoever's out there in the law degree, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that's over a misdemeanor.
It is.
That would be a felony, yes.
Well, they should have been down there helping them clean the damn thing up, is what they should have been.
That's what I mean.
You're going to get community service until this is fixed, right?
Yeah, I got to be honest with you. If I did something wrong and I had to go pick up cigarette butts for 2 weeks, he got off easy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's nothing. So I don't know what's going to happen with them.
No, the whole world would be watching them on the same surveillance camera and watching them work.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Put like a live cam on them.
Yeah.
They got to actually work.
Yeah, you could go down there and do your live video and all that stuff. Hey, we got these 2 idiots again today. Yeah.
They can pay money.
I've been sharing the progress as the Key West Police Department releases it, or our local reporters release it. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think anything's gonna happen other than maybe $1,000 summons or something like that.
Oh,
so
wow.
I'm letting the story go. They painted it. I went over there yesterday and I got a really good live close-up on it because the concrete was pitted from the heat. And I thought for sure they were going to have to, whether they were going to fill it or sand it down or something.
Yeah.
Whatever they did, whether it was a couple of coats or a thick paint, they did a really good job. So shout out to the city. They did a good job. It looks good. Most of the tourists have no idea what happened there until you tell them the story. You know, and the people were asking me, what am I doing? Why am I showing the buoy? Well, you don't know this was on fire last week. They're imperfect. They have no clue.
Sure.
So, which is fine. We'll put that under the rug and, we'll move on. And hopefully we don't have anything of that anymore.
Yeah. Well, how's your beautiful wife, Kat, doing this morning?
My beautiful wife is upstairs. She just had to come down real quickly because there was something in the mangroves. I have no idea what it was.
Uh-oh.
Brody was, probably an iguana or something.
Yeah,
but
I'm
Brody
sure.
was barking. So I'm like, come down and get Brody upstairs, right? So that's what she's on Brody watch. I will tell you, and she'll tell you this. I always ask her, do you want to come on with me? Do you want to, do you want to join me in the broadcast? No, I'll listen upstairs. So shout out, honey, I love you.
She's doing her routine, doing her thing.
Well, yeah.
She's got to relax. She's dealing with a lot of crazy people too most of the time. In her job.
Yeah,
So.
this is true. Yesterday, I took her. I should say, we went up to Geiger Key Marina, the fish camp. If you've never eaten there, we were right on water's edge. Cheeseburgers in paradise.
Nice.
She had a grouper Reuben.
Oh, wow. That sounds good.
Nice.
That sounds really good, actually.
Grouper
Wow.
You know what?
Man.
I'll tell you, Jason, you're going to know. I can't eat fried foods anymore. All right.
Yeah.
They're hard for me.
It's
I'll
hard
admit.
for me too.
But
They mess
I
up
will
my
tell
stomach.
you, I took a couple of bites, and boy, oh boy, my mouth filled with water right away. It was delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's anything ooey gooey, chewy, delicious. Oh yeah, it's deep fried. I'm like, oh geez. But it's really good. I highly suggest you take a ride up there if you're in Key West. If you don't know how to get there, give me a shout. I'll take you up there.
Sure.
We got to take a car. We can't take the cruiser.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
We could do all that. Give me a shout. I was going to mention that. Anything you guys coming down to Key West who's following Tiki Man Radio, give a shout to Danny or who will get in touch with me privately. I'll give you the tour around. If anything you want to do, the jumping bridge, helicopter rides, deep sea fishing, bike riding, whatever. I'm your guy. All right.
Speaking of which, did you ever hook up with Meredith the other day? Meredith Easley with Reggae Wines was in town, and I know she was. She had some other things going on, so her time was limited. So I didn't know if you ever had a chance to talk to her or not.
Yeah, I want to also say, Meredith, they did invite me to go out to lunch with them.
Oh.
But what I had offered, once the powers up above contacted me, I was going to give them a nice tour around the island.
Yeah.
They had a car.
Oh, okay.
They had to pick their daughter up at the airport, and I offered to pick the daughter up also.
Sure.
But they had everything covered, and then they were meeting B-Man for lunch.
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they had it all covered, and I was like, all right, as long as you guys are good, then I had to do my weekly chores.
Sure. Yeah. No, that's fine. I mean, I knew they were short on time. I was just glad they were taking some time off. They've been working really hard at the winery, getting everything rolling.
Yeah. What was cool was when I sent the message to her, And she answered. She goes, "Ooh, that guy." I'm like, "Oh yeah, you know." So, no, that's so cool. And my manager also texts me. He's like, "Did you pick up Meredith?" I'm like, "Geez, I'm getting hit from both ends. Take it easy, guys." You know?
This is Mr. Edward Contreras of Up in Smoke Management Corporation, exclusive manager of that guy.
It automatically
So we approve this
plays
message.
if you mention his name. So, I mean,
Yeah, that's all right. Same thing with the St. Louis and Scotty.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Shoddy with Scotty.
Yeah.
But what else do I got? I was going to tell you something else. And geez, I forgot. Come on, Danny. What were we talking about?
I don't know what you were going to talk about.
It slipped right over my head.
I don't know. I'm just flying the plane here, man. I'm just, the only reason I'm talking to you right now is because you're my co-pilot right now. That's it,
You know what? Beach Buddha Coffee, I'm happy to say. Where things are happening, thank you, Danny. I have been in contact with Mr. Joe Leo from Beach Buddha Coffee.
Good deal.
And it looks like there's a lot going to happen.
Yeah, we won't talk about it. We won't make an announcement or anything now, but I think that's going to be a good move right there. So
yeah, thank you, Danny.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. You know what? I say this on That Guy Fitness pages. I like when we all work together.
Yes,
that's what it's about.
Correct. You guys know I am no mastermind by far.
Oh, no.
Okay?
Well, that's an understatement of the year right there already. And this is just January 9th or whatever it is. Yeah.
And I'm happy to say that we have good connection, so, we're really stepping up. Things are happening. I know that 22 is going to be a great year for That Guy in Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to doing everything with everybody.
There we go. Cool.
Yeah, good stuff.
Hey, Gene Hinder says, "Hello, Kat."
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, that's Gene. He's an awesome guy.
Yeah.
Great follower. Been following for a long time. Shout out to everybody. I'm really humbled about the way things are going.
Yeah.
Good.
John Wensman says he will be in Key West on the 18th.
Oh, there you go.
Who is it?
John Wensman.
A lot of people are coming in. A lot of people are coming in. I'm not sure if you know, I started my job the other day. I'm at another kayak place.
Yeah.
Right now I'm just in the rental booth. So you basically sit there with your thumb,
Yeah.
Well, how's your foot doing?
Yeah.
How's your foot doing there?
Yeah.
Chris?
Z's won't know about your foot.
How's your foot doing?
Yeah, he finally he's got the boot on. And he got the pin in. Z and G are in the studio with us this morning.
The boot is supposed to come off this week. I hope it comes off this week because I'm ready to burn the thing. I'm sick and tired of it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's throwing my other hip off, because you're walking like this, So my hips are hurting. I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I go Friday. Hopefully that comes off. It looks like I'm going to be actually doing kayaking guiding again, which is what I'd rather be doing. I like to be around people. I like to be with groups of people. It brings the best out of me. And I love to give my time to my friends. So I think I'll be doing a little bit more of that this year. So if you're coming into Key West, you want a kayak, I'm your guy. All right.
All right.
Well, cool. You'll have to let us know the kayak company, and we'll put that on the website so people know where to go.
I will. But as you and Beach Buddha have taught me, business is business, and I'm not going to mention any companies until I talk to them and see what you're going to do for me.
There you go. There you go.
I'm learning.
Yeah, you're learning.
You're learning. We're so proud.
Yeah.
Yes, I am learning. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Well, I'm Mr. Nice Guy, but
yeah. Well,
life is a lesson.
Life is a lesson. A lot of things happen, and you just got to keep on rolling. And sometimes bad things happen for a reason, and those are good things too. Because everybody learns and everybody moves forward, and it's all good stuff. So.
Like I said,
it's not always rainbows and butterflies.
Yeah. My book is up to 1 million pages right now. I'm just like, oh, wow, 1,000,001. Here we go again.
That's right.
You know what? I could, for those of you who know me 40 years or something like that, I've been through hell and back. These are just little stepping stones. So it's all good.
Sure.
I'm a survivor, and I'm going to push to survive again, okay?
Yeah, we have a book author that's going to be joining us in the studio next week. and Mary Ellen, and her and I were talking about that. A lot of times people have forgotten what they've went through.
Yep.
And these are just small stepping stones, compared to what we've already been through, so.
Correct. And you know what? I'm sure everybody listening, everybody in the room with you has their own hell they've been through.
Yes.
I'm talking about for me. I've lost everything, with the family members passing away. We all have our stuff.
Well, there's no sense in bringing up ex-wives this morning or anything like that. But,
No, I've been there too. No, I won't. I'm not doing that anymore. That's for sure. No. I got to keep her right now. Okay, she's a good one.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, brother, we're going to let you fly because I got to spend some time with Z&G since they drove all the way up here this morning. But, man, I think, based off our conversation yesterday, everything's going to be good. Things are going to happen. And the whole radio station really just headed in the right direction. So all good stuff, man.
We love you, Chris.
Oh, thank you, Heather. I love you, too. I love all you guys. A little bit with Jason.
Well, there's that,
I will tell you this. I appreciate you guys, okay? I do.
Well,
we appreciate you.
Stay well.
Okay.
Yeah. Jason kind of, J-Man just grows on you, but so do warts. You know what I'm saying? We'll let you go, brother.
I think I'd rather have another bunion surgery.
See you, brother.
See you, man.
Bye, guys. See you next week.
See you.
As the plane broke through the clouds and circled the island, I couldn't believe it was real. I felt the breeze against my skin and thought, now that's the way that air's supposed to feel. I walked along the wharf, it felt familiar, like returning to a place I've never seen. Stories I had read that left an image in my mind, more vivid than the places that I've been. And I'm homesick for a place I barely know, yet all I want to do is pack my things and go. It's far away from here, and it's where I long to be. It's been a long, 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 long time no see. I could spend all day just sitting and watching the ocean without worrying about what some call wasting time. The world could go on spinning round without me. Stop a while if it feels so inclined. God put the soul of a sailor in a man from Illinois. There is this lost and restless feeling in my mind. Was it one too many movies or a few too many songs that leaves me aching for a different place and time? And I'm homesick for a place I barely know, yet all I want to do is pack my things and go. It's far away from here, and it's where I long to be. It's been a long, 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 long time no see. And obligations ended my journey, and I had to leave my paradise behind. But at night when things are peaceful, calm and quiet, those images start running through my mind. I close my eyes and see the surf come rushing, and the seabirds gliding softly on the air. It all comes into focus as the room begins to spin. I fall asleep and suddenly I'm there. 'Cause I'm homesick for a place I barely know, yet all I want to do is pack my things and go. It's far away from here, and it's where I long to be. been long, 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 long time no see. Long time no see. Yeah. Long time no see. Long time no see. Where have you been? Long, 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 long. Time no see.
This hour is brought to you by JBL Legends Travel, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio, and sponsored for Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou, featuring Golden every Wednesday between 7 and 9 p.m. JBL Legends Travel is also a partner for the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise, May the 3rd through the 7th, 2022 in Montego Bay, Jamaica, at the Hotel Riu. $100 reserves your room. Visit TikiManRadio.com and click on the picture for details, or call Joe at 732-831-5200. Always travel with people you can trust. Call Joe. MFG Records Tropical Live Cam. That is also the live cam sponsor for Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou every Wednesday between 7 and 9. They specialize in coastal Americana, Western Americana, folk, rock, and roots, and they focus on each individual artist to help them design a sustainable career path. MFG Records Tropical, that stands for Music for Grown-Ups. Make sure you tune in for Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou, featuring Golden every Wednesday between 7 and 9, streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam on YouTube. Brought to you by JBL Legends Travel. Streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam. Music for grown-ups.
Hey, there's no doubt about that. I've seen that.
Really, you could use that for any woman, but that is what it is, except for beautiful Gina right here next to me. But anyway.
That's just because she's an arm's reach.
I know. She could slap me with this boom stand if she wanted to. But,
yeah, I can't say much there. I don't know her that well.
For those that were asking, Panama City Parrothead Rendezvous is on the screen right now. If you're watching it on YouTube, you're listening on the World Wide Web with Tiki Man Radio around the world. That is April the 21st through the 24th, 2022. And it'll be our 7th year broadcasting that event right there on the beach, on our beachfront property. And it's always a great time, right, Hippie Chick?
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to get back down there.
I've been missing it.
Yeah, it's been 2 years, and they're gearing up to do it again, and we're going to have a crowd down there. And we are looking for a sponsor. You see on the screen, if you're watching it on YouTube, there are two tents there. We get 2 tent spaces. Normally, we have that space kind of taken up with T-shirts and all kinds of stuff, but I believe we're going to be able to manage it. And so, you know, why not bring your product down there, help the radio station out, and get you some big exposure. 500 parrot heads locked in a fence for 3 days.
Oh, right? That's a no-brainer there.
If you can't sell something during that time, I'm sorry, you might want to reconsider what you got. Okay?
A bunch of drunk people with money? I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean,
what could possibly go wrong there?
Yeah. I mean, really.
Yeah, we'll get them all. We'll get them all liquored up, and we'll just sell all kinds of whatever you got.
Yeah,
okay,
it doesn't matter.
So,
got some old shoes there. Hey, there you go.
Yeah, get your old shoes here. Butt scratches. Yes, we can do that.
That's true. We can sell a lot of butt scratchers.
That's very true.
There we go. Back onto the screen. So, G has sent me.
Z made you.
I say Z made that.
Z made
I mean,
you.
don't get me wrong. G's awesome, but
It's
Z made that.
It's the ball.
Z.
It's the ball kicker.
There we go.
Ooh, it's got ball kicker in it. Oh, ball kicker's a good
Ball
sauce.
kicker sauce.
Castaway's Sauce Company, our sponsors
So
for Island Vibes.
So you put the ball kicker sauce in your Bloody Mary.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Yeah.
And
pretty good.
Survey says
everything gonna be all right now. Everything gonna be just fine. Just fine. But yeah, so you know, these kids, they can't get up and be on an interview.
Yeah, what the hell?
What the hell?
Okay, now let's go back in time here. When you were, what's the age group?
All right, so,
early 13, 14-year-old?
No, they're high school. They're probably
They're not high school.
17.
College.
These are college.
Oh,
kids.
college. They're in their 20s then.
Oh, well, then I have to retract what I was going to say, because back when I was in college, I was up early every day. But I was going to say, you know, normally kids don't get up early. But
I was thinking they were high school. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought they were younger. Okay,
No,
I
these
didn't
are
know
college kids.
All right, so let's go all the way back to the beginning of time, okay? And I'm not talking about, you know, when Eve and her snaky friend screwed everything up for us.
Okay, yeah.
All right, I'm talking about the beginning of the time of the Tiki Man. All right, so you know, I'm, you know, 10, 11 years old, whatever, and we had a radio station, WFLI Jet Fly. Some of you have heard this story before.
Yeah.
Jet Fly in the sky, baby. WFLI. It's the sky, the light in the sky, or whatever it was. Anyway, so it was right through the woods from where we lived at. And I'd go through the woods. I'd go over there, and they would throw their 45s in a box.
Right.
And they'd give them to us kids, and we'd go home and pretend like we were DJs.
That's where it all started.
Well, yeah.
Now, I'm having kids out in California come on and be DJs. I mean, I could imagine. I could imagine and say, won't you just come on in here in the studio and be on the radio with me?
Shows you how
That's kind of how it happened for us.
Exactly, because I hadn't done radio since 1999. I mean, that's a long time.
Jamie.
So, you know, I moved down here in 2018, the summer of 2018, and, you know, I reach out and, you know, meet the Tiki Man here, and, you know, go to a Parrot Head event and all that. And he's like, oh, man, you know, you've been on the radio. You need to come over here.
Yeah.
So I come over here, and, you know, he's in the closet, and you have the table out in front of the bathroom.
Oh, that
here.
was before we built the studio.
Oh, yeah. The table out in front of the bathroom.
Yeah.
We don't want to call it a closet, okay?
It was in the closet. It was a little
very
closet.
small booth.
Okay,
It was a little, the DJ booth.
It was very small. Let's put it that way.
And I'll tell you why that radio station, while that booth, it was a DJ booth.
Yeah, very small.
Had the same window in front of it and all. It's just smaller. All you needed was a spot for the DJ to get in. It was actually nice and comfortable. When you got in there, because you had everything right there. Nobody was in the room with you. Everybody else would
get in there.
I know. Set a table up, and everybody would be out there, you know. And I had it all hooked up, man. I had cords and everything.
Plugged into the
It was
wall
about
there.
the size of one of those photo booths at the mall.
Yeah, it was. It was very small.
But the reason that was that way is because my granddaughter, when she was younger, would come into town with my daughter, and I remember one night she got up in the middle of the night, and we used to keep beer on tap here.
Yeah.
And she just pulled the keg down, and beer went everywhere, right?
Oh, no.
So I didn't want her in there like in the middle of the night playing with the radio station while it's running,
Well,
right?
no.
So I had to have a door locked on it. And at the time, this room here was the poker table room.
I remember this room quite well.
This was all open.
Yes.
And it was part of the bar, and there was a poker table sitting right here. So, you know, but we needed a studio more than we needed a poker table.
That's very true. So, no, and that's how, you know, I got introduced to it. And in the beginning, I wasn't coming every week, even though, you know, the Tiki Man would be like, hey, you know, come on over. So, definitely towards the end of 2018, because I could see in my Facebook memories, you know, I started coming over here on a regular basis, and it reignited all that stuff in me. And I know B-Dog feels the same way. And it's just, you know, here we are.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. And I believe that when the kids get to doing their show, their own show and all that stuff, they'll be a little more dedicated, you know. Than
and they will. I mean, it was fun. I mean, I enjoyed working in radio, but I will say this, and I've said it several times on the radio, you know, getting out of radio and getting into the car business, as much as I complained about it and have complained about it, if I didn't get into the car business and didn't ride that wave for over 20 years, I wouldn't be in the position I am today. It changed my life for more positive than negative.
Yeah, I tell you that, you know, kids can do amazing things.
They can.
Yeah, I tell you, my alma mater, my high school, I'm not sure, 8 years ago or so. I wish they had this program when I was there, because I'd have been totally in it. But they literally built a FM radio station inside my high school, and they literally have a broadcasting class.
That's cool.
And that radio, it plays. I think it's from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Sure.
It's kind of a limited FM radio station. So, you know, they do that. Of course, they're Trojan Radio. So
Trojan Radio.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Where I went to college, that's actually what all my college degree and everything is. I've got broadcast. I actually have 2 broadcasting degrees. I got an associate's and a bachelor's degree. And in college they had radio stations. That was more common than high school. But yeah,
surprisingly, I took public speaking and communications, but we didn't have no radio station.
Yeah.
Well, what they need to do is bring back driver's ed. Okay, I'm just telling you, these kids out here on the road.
And I'm surprised. And I am surprised when I moved to Tennessee. I didn't know this. See, in Missouri and Illinois, they have driver's ed where you take, the first semester is all in class. That second semester is nothing but behind the wheel, where you spend several hours with somebody.
Yes.
They don't do that down here. I had no idea.
Yeah, I don't know who came up with that damn decision, but
Do they make cars in Florida?
They make a lot more golf
turn signals
carts.
in those cars. They don't do that.
No, I don't think so.
Not down there.
Hippie Chick, what's going on with you this week?
Yeah, what we got going on here?
This week?
Yeah.
Well, I babysat Levi.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
We played Fort.
Ooh.
And we played Monster Trucks.
Monster Truck.
And then we played Fort again.
Yeah. Well.
And then we played Blocks. And then we played Fort again. And then we read a story. And then he wanted his bottle and put him to bed.
He's like, listen, I played out. I got to go to bed.
Doesn't sound like a bad evening to me.
I'm so damn tired of playing blocks with you. I got to go lay down. Yeah.
And me and the Goldens, we've come up with a new design that we are doing for the worms this year.
Oh, really? Everybody's asking about the worms.
Yes,
and, I don't know what happened to them. I don't know if they're...
Brooks always asks about them.
Well, that we have a new design, and I'm going to build one out here. And I'm
they're coming back to the kitchen?
No, outside.
Don't encourage her,
No,
okay?
not to the kitchen. So what I'm going to do is get rid of the plastic thing that I have.
Right, I remember
anywhere.
that, yes.
So I'm going to get rid of the plastic thing, and this is a new... Well, I'm sure other people have already done it, but it's, new concept to me. But we're going to dig a hole in the ground.
Okay.
And then we're going to put some really tiny galvanized wire that's so tiny that the worms can go in and out, but like the moles and the snakes and the gophers, they can't get in there.
Okay.
And then we're going to build a box around it.
Okay.
And then we're going to put a lid on it, hinged lid, and put some air holes in the top of, not the top, but around the top of it.
Yeah.
And we're going to, then we'll throw all of our, vegetable scraps and coffee grounds and
So it'll be
what
kind
we
of like
normally
a compost
It is a
thing.
compost, but
Okay.
then we'll put the worms in. And the reason we're going to do it this way is so that the worms can go in and out through the bottom.
She's going to have free-range worms.
Yeah.
At free range.
They'll come in, they'll eat, and they'll make the compost because they're like, ooh, the trash is delicious.
But
so they're going to eat that.
I won't have to worry about them freezing in the winter because they'll just bury themselves down.
Oh
in the
yeah, they'll
ground.
go deeper. Yeah.
How you gonna get them back?
Well, we may have to add to the worms every year. We may have, and they multiply and have babies, but
Well, sure.
But when you keep feeding the compost pile, the worms will keep in that spot. They'll go out, they'll come back. But
Well, yeah, they want that food.
that's my theory anyway. We're going to see if it works.
Huh, okay. Alrighty.
And they won't get too hot.
Well, no,
Even
because
they're
they'll
going to
just
be
bury down.
They're also going to be in the middle of the field. They won't get too hot either because they can bury themselves down through. They can go down through the mesh, go out, get cool, and then come back for food. And then
Golden Girl's out there like, she gonna do what?
she knows this already. And actually, this is going to be a project for her son, Connor.
Okay.
And I've made him. I've already put him on the job of finding
Gonna farm it out, so to speak.
old door hinges and all of our supplies for this.
Okay.
And then on each side of the worm compost bin, I'm going to plant wildflowers.
Oh.
And the whole theory behind that.
Does
in my
that attract
head,
the worms?
No, it attracts the beneficial bugs and birds and pollinators so that they'll come and they'll eat the bad bugs that are eating my cabbage. And so that's the theory anyway. We're going to see if this works, better
Makes
than
sense.
last year. Yeah.
Gee, what do you think of that? I mean, you're a gardener.
Geez.
She would probably know. I don't.
I would build it more beehive style where you have Yeah.
The tears. And possibly we will do that. Yeah, so the tears so that you can, and then maybe pull it out.
Every year I go to Walmart and buy them in a box, about $1.50 a box, and dump them into flower beds. And they go crazy in the flower beds.
Yeah, but she wants them to eat the vegetables and make dirt.
Right.
Well,
I want them to make
compost,
compost dirt.
And worm tea.
And worm.
Well, you got to have worm tea.
That won't be making worm tea, but what they do is they'll leave their castings, and then we can separate them like I do with the other box. Separate them out. And,
Oh. Okay.
It just brought back a memory of school, and I read a book on how to eat fried worms.
Oh yeah, that was the great book. How to eat fried worms. Yeah.
I'll pass on that one. I'm out on that.
Z, there ain't enough alcohol for that.
Yeah. When you're having that meal, I won't come over. Just
When I was in junior high school.
Oh no! You don't tell me you ate worms.
Listen.
All right.
I had a science teacher who had a really bad sense of humor.
Oh no!
And I was like in the 7th grade, and we all come walking into class, and he's like, "Hey, he just got a treat for you today." And he walked around with chocolate chip cookies, giving everybody chocolate chip cookies.
Oh no!
And we're all sitting there and bite into them like, these kind of taste funny. Well, they weren't chocolate chips. Let's just put it that way.
They were worms.
They were
man.
worms.
Oh, that's a party foul.
And then that's when he got into talking about how you can eat worms and how protein and all that.
I've
it was
eaten
a science.
chocolate crickets before.
You've had what?
Oh, I'm out
Chocolate
on crickets.
crickets.
No,
Chocolate covered crickets.
I'm not eating.
I've had.
Why?
I've eaten-
Wow, we got
not
real
eating
chocolate
crickets.
chip cookies. Why the hell we got to do that?
Well,
don't
I
know.
did that
crickets.
because
I'm
I
out.
wanted to try what
Oh.
a chocolate cricket would taste like.
No.
Why? I've never said. I
wanted
wondered what
to.
a monkey's butt tastes like. I want to try that. I mean, come
I
on.
wanted to.
I know hikers and all that, they eat a lot of crickets and bugs and all that along their trails, but that's just not for me. I'm out.
They've got this chocolate bar. You can buy it in some health food stores, but if it's made out of chocolate crickets chopped up. Yeah.
I'm out on that. I won't be buying that chocolate bar. I'm out.
Only if I have to.
No, there's nothing. No, I can,
Yeah. Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
I can eat several other things before I have to eat that.
I didn't say it was my favorite.
I have
said
eaten some
tried.
pretty nasty things.
Yeah, me too.
It's all about survival.
Yeah, apparently they taught you that when you were young. Yeah.
We had
can eat worm.
covered beaver balls.
Beaver ball.
Oh, that's B-Dog's thing.
From
Now,
He
beaver
loves
balls
the
is
beaver
all about the beaver balls.
Beaver nuggets.
Dark
Nuggets.
The dark chocolate.
Oh,
beaver
yeah.
See, that's B-Dog there.
Damn.
Speaking of alcohol, how's the ball buster?
Boy, I'm telling you, the Ball Buster and the Bloody Mary here is
That's
fantastic.
from your
good.
sponsor.
Yes.
That's their recipe.
Castaway. Oh, this is their recipe.
Well, I just
Okay.
kinda-
Castaway
Yeah.
Sauce Company.
That's
Shell Morgan.
That's the ball buster.
We really appreciate. She signed back up again for Scotty Chill's show on Friday night.
Oh, well, good. I'm glad to hear that. That's
We
awesome.
really appreciate the support. But it's pretty good. You know, a couple of these would be great.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, Michelle.
What happened with Michelle?
She says, "Well, I've lost my appetite."
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
I'm with you on that one.
I was trying to get do that whole segment. I didn't want to do it too early because people eating their breakfast. Now they were getting ready for lunch, and there's just no easy way to talk about eating crickets. And
No.
worms and whatnot. Yeah,
I'm out on that.
yeah. But anyway, so
Well, we'll see. I'm learning as I go. So about the farm thing. So
Yeah.
see what happens.
well, it's an adventure. You learned a lot last year,
I
right?
certainly did. Certainly did.
The worms poop a lot, right?
Worms, yeah, they poop a lot. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
Their castings is what makes such good, rich soil.
Yeah. There you go.
Worm poop.
All right.
Yeah, it's just
there you go.
You know,
Yeah, it's so much better going out than it is what they're eating going in.
yeah. Worm poop. You get something
Worm
for
poop.
nothing.
That's right.
Whoa, Lucy likes potatoes. Billy likes his beer. Johnny drives a hot rod so we can get on out of here. Daddy's at the factory overtime again. Mama's clipping coupons instead of shopping with her friends. Well, sometimes it's for nothing, and sometimes it's for real. Sometimes you just know exactly how you feel, and I feel good. I
feel good. Oh, I feel good. I feel good. Just like in the Bible, trouble comes along. Things start getting out of hand. You can't tell right from wrong. Samson and Delilah, Cain and Abel too. Everybody's got to do just what they got to do. Well, sometimes it's for nothing, and sometimes it's for real. Sometimes you just know exactly how you feel. And I feel good. I feel good. Yes, I feel good. I feel good. Oh, I feel good. I feel good. Just like I knew I would. I feel good. Play it for me, Alberly. You feeling mellow, huh? A movie where the hero gets the girl. I was sitting with my popcorn. I was in another world. Maybe I'm a dreamer, but this I truly swear. I saw the hero disappear, and it was me up there. Well, sometimes it's for nothing, and sometimes it's for real. Sometimes you just know exactly how you feel. And I feel good. I feel good. Yes, I feel good. I feel good. Yes, sometimes it's for nothing, and sometimes it's for real. Sometimes you just know exactly how you feel. And I feel good. I feel good. Oh, I feel good. 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 Like I knew I would. Don't you know? Feel so good. I feel good. Said I feel good. I feel good. I feel so good. I feel. Let's break it down, boys. I feel good. 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 Like I knew I would. I feel good. Said I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. Don't you know? Feel good. I feel good. Oh, I feel good. I feel good. Said I feel good.
They kick off with Gin Shin, brought to you by the one, the only Collington Creek Inn. If you haven't heard of them, they are a modern-day bed and breakfast surrounded by the water in the heart of the Outer Banks. Relax in one of their 5 rooms. Each room not only has a view of the water, but also a large private bathroom and a sun porch. Their breakfasts are absolutely amazing. They are made by the owners, Don and Daryl Schaefer, who also happen to be some of the nicest people in the entire world. And it's a 3-course breakfast. You absolutely can't beat it. So go ahead and make your reservation today by calling 252-449-4124, or you can go to their website, collingtoncreekin.com, to pamper yourself for a luxury experience. I tell you, you will not regret it. It's an amazing place. I've been there before. Their breakfasts, I crave their breakfasts every single day. So again, check that out. That's collingtoncreekin.com.
Make sure you tune in to Gin Shin every Friday right here on Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, for the Friday kickoff show starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Right here on Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio station.
air, sun, stars, and your smile, I'll have it all. Turn on your music, put your feet in the sand. The air is free, the soul is the land. I got nothing, I got nothing at all. Give me the air, sun, stars, and your smile, I'll have it all. I hope you don't judge me by the bank account. There's more to the poor than the count of the amount. I got nothing, oh, nothing at all. Give me the air, sun, stars, and your smile, I'll have it all. With the gas, so baby, take the top down. I got nothing, oh, nothing at all. Give me the air, sun, stars, and your smile, I'll have it all. Go! Sun to go down. I got nowhere to go. I'm just hanging around. I got nothing. Oh, nothing at all. Give me the air, sun, stars, and your smile. I'll have it all. Give me the air, sun, stars, and your smile. I'll have it all. Give me the air, sun, stars, and you know I will have. You know I will have. Have it all.
The man, the legend himself, the trop rock Elvis, Mr. Bob Shealy.
I love him.
He's awesome.
I appreciate him very much, allowing us to close every show with his song.
I know.
So we talked to him about that, and he goes, "That is just cool." So
it's a great song.
What's on tap this next week for
what's going on
Tropical Country?
Well, this week, Laura Lou is still up in Ohio enjoying the new grandbaby.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the Golden Girl is going to sit in her place this week.
Oh, my goodness. What could possibly go wrong?
Wow. All right. Well,
so we're going to have
now
some
a
fun.
registered trademark of Tiki Man Radio. But,
yeah.
I had to register it as what could possibly go wrong, ? That was not registered in the U.S. patent.
Nice.
With the question mark, I could see that.
Yeah.
So it was trademarked as a statement, not a question.
That's right.
Well, yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
So, the Golden Girl going to set in and...
No theme this week, I guess?
The theme, we're just kind of going to shoot from the hip.
Okay.
Kind of had been slowly kind of getting away from kind of the themes.
Oh, okay.
A little bit.
I didn't know.
Basically because we were running out of ideas.
Well, yeah.
What you got there, Z?
I just love his theme.
Oh, you like the themes?
Oh, yeah, Boots Beach.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, the main theme of the show, yeah.
Yep.
We do too. Like I said, we got because January, we may be in a new year here all of a sudden, but for us at Tropical Country, we're just finishing our first year.
Yeah.
And the beginning of February will be the kickoff of year number 2.
Wow.
And so we got some exciting things that we're going to announce later on once Laura Lou's back of ideas and things that we've been working on.
Man.
Yeah, behind the scenes, we've been talking about a lot of things for the show and different things. Being in their second year, it's time for them to get on the road a little bit too.
Yes.
Have to go take the show on the road.
The golden thing, no pun intended, about their show, it's like being on the back porch, talking to friends, having a good time, listening to music, having a drink or two.
Sure.
It's like being at home on your back porch.
Well, we appreciate that.
Yeah, that's very
That's
cool.
what it's really like. And your theme is cowboys and beach.
Yep.
Boots on the beach.
Boots on the
Doesn't get any
beach.
better than that, man.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's a lot of great music in Memphis.
There is, actually. There's a lot of good music in Memphis.
I've been talking to Brad Webb about you.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Brad Webb is one of the probably most knowledgeable people in Memphis about blues.
Wow.
And I talked to Keith Sykes the other day about the same thing.
I forgot that you guys went to high school together.
Yep.
That's so nice.
Wow.
Is that the coolest?
My
or what?
son's mama, my first wife,
Right.
God bless her, she used to babysit Keith.
Oh, wow. Wow.
But
Now, there's
Keith
a
and
claim to
Jerry, his
fame.
sweet wife, she's they're just sweet people. And we met up down at the Gypsy, what was it? The
Gypsies in the Palace.
Gypsy
Dan
in the
Smith
Palace,
put on, yeah.
During your show.
During- yeah.
Showcase, show writers showcase.
Well, he was, he's out in California, isn't he?
No, he's in Memphis.
Yeah, I guess he was in
He
Memphis.
runs Ardent Studios.
Who was it? It was out in California that was on the virtual show. Jerry Galante.
That was Jerry Galante.
Yeah, and but Keith was part of the virtual show
Yeah, he
that
was.
year, live from Memphis. And then we saw him at the
We saw
private
him
event
at the private event
in Key West this year for
well, he played
Gypsies in the
at
Palace.
Gypsies in the Palace, yeah.
Yeah. He's friends, or was friends with John Prime, real close.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's friends with Buffett and Jerry Jeff Walker. They were really close friends.
Sure, yeah.
That was my favorite, Jerry Jeff Walker.
Oh, we love Jerry. We saw Jerry Jeff in Tupelo, Tunica, Mississippi one time. We were sitting in the library, the lobby of the hotel. These ball busters are good.
I know. Side note.
Yeah, a little side note, yeah. Yeah, I was hanging out in the library.
And then,
Yeah.
But anyway, Jerry Jeff came up
Screw the
to
library. Mine's kind of empty
He was
here.
doing a concert down there. We're sitting in the lobby with all our booze, and he comes up and says, "Hey, y'all having a party? Y'all need to come up to our place." And we went up there, and Keith was there, and it was one of the best parties we've ever been to.
Very
That's
cool.
awesome.
Very cool.
There's a lot of good blues in Memphis. But
Yes, there is.
There's some good people down there, and if you go in that direction, I hope you meet these guys.
Well, I'd love to. We definitely need to get over your way at some point, time or another, and do the Sunday show over in Memphis, and maybe we can meet some of these people and hang out with them for the Sunday show. When all those years of traveling, when I had Mobile and all that stuff, after Katrina, a lot of people went to Memphis out of New Orleans. They either went to Mobile or they went to Memphis, and some of them never left. So
Nope, they're still there. Michelle lives across the street from the Parrot Head Memphis people.
That's right, yeah.
Right, and they got a beautiful pool and great. That's how we saw Steve Hopper there last year.
That's
With
right.
Michelle
That'd be
and
good.
Tim, and it was a great little show. But that lady knows a lot of people too.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt. Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, but yeah, we got to get out that way and do a show. We just got to make it all happen. And
Get some barbecue ribs while you're there.
yeah, gotta have some barbecue ribs.
Sounds good
that's
to me.
for sure.
We plan on making our way out there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
sooner or later.
You be dog, we'll get you fixed up.
Well, I keep telling these guys, I tell all the broadcasters, but I tell all of them, because they pick up extra money when they go on the road and do a show, right?
Yep.
But we know so many people everywhere to where, I mean, you're talking about the Outer Banks. I mean, you could go over there and do a show, and the room's taken care of as well. So you got plenty of, that's a big expense for whoever, is on the road or whatever. But, putting together with a sponsor or an event or something like that's kind of the back, behind the scenes kind of stuff that we have to work on all the time. But, man, and you guys are going to stay till the party tomorrow, huh?
Well, it looks like we have no plans, so this sounds like the best plan.
Sounds like a good
It's
plan.
a nasty,
Sounds like the best plan to me.
yeah, it's a nasty rainy day
It is
outside.
here,
Just
yeah.
stay here, relax, and spend the night. We're going to have we got things we got to do tomorrow morning
That's
or tomorrow.
okay.
But
they got free range of the house.
just make yourself at home. Go do whatever you want to do. Yeah,
That's right.
Staying at a place that has its own bar in it is not too bad.
No,
That place
that's not a
has
bad
it.
gig there.
Yeah, not at all. But Anyway, Tropical Country with Golden Girl.
Yes.
And, the Goldens, right?
The Goldens.
Both of them will be there.
You want to talk about a conversation on the back porch? That's pretty much what's going to be this week. Is we hang out on Saturdays on the Golden's back porch, and you just never know what the conversation's going to be. So,
well, for the seeing Golden in here, doing his thing and all that stuff, it's different on the porch, right? It is. When he leans back and he says, B-Dog, I've been feeding them damn deer for 3 years.
Right.
It's just different, but anyway.
Who knows? Maybe we'll have to do the show from his back porch once.
Hey, there you go. Nothing wrong with that.
Why don't you do that?
Yeah, you could.
Practice. That's a good practice to take it out there.
Yeah.
Set everything up. Make sure everything works. You can do it from what do they call their place? The
Beers and Bones.
Beers and Bones. Yeah,
Okay.
It's right behind your head.
What I think you should do, right, is do a live remote from Golden's kitchen while he's cooking.
Now that would be so much fun.
Y'all sitting around the table there. He's got the table. You can set up right there at the table. Set up a camera pointing out towards him, while he's cooking and whatever. And then, at the end of the show, he's serving the food.
Ooh.
Hey.
Now that is an idea that needs to happen. That needs to happen in 2022. I can't believe we're at 2022.
I know, isn't it crazy?
I can't believe it either.
I know, double deuce.
Yeah. Double deuce, man.
I know.
Whatever you do, be nice.
No, and I agree with you on that. I've been saying that for the longest time. I still see it out and about, and even though I don't go out like I used to because I work from home, be nice to the people out there.
As the great Swayze said, be nice until it's not time to be nice.
There you go.
And you only know that when I tell you.
I had an aunt that was really straightforward. We called her Nanny Ruth, and she would say, you got to live your life like the weenie factory. You got to cut them assholes out, okay? Okay.
There you go.
That was harsh words, when you're like 7.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
Now you know.
If people did that, there wouldn't be a shortage on weenies.
There you go. That's true.
Oh, speaking of which, Scotty Chill had 2 packages of weenies as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He was rubbing it in.
I'll tell you what, I'll make your day tomorrow night. I will get the package of weenies I have in my deep freeze and bring them over.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, if they're just been in there for years.
No. They haven't been in there that long.
We're going to hold on to these. Something might happen and we might have to use these little hot dogs.
Technically, I bought them and put them in my deep freeze because that was one of the things I was going to bring New Year's Eve.
I tell you what I'd like to do. You need to show that recipe to Golden that we were looking at last night with the guy.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name? What's his crazy name?
I forget what his name is, but yeah, there's a cowboy on TikTok. He does 3-minute cooking videos.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
On TikTok.
That's cool.
He has 2.9 million followers.
Oh, wow.
This recipe, you would love. This is right up your alley for a recipe, too, by the way. Make sure you show it to her before you leave.
Cabbage wrapped in bacon.
That sounds good.
I love cabbage.
But stuffed with corn.
It was a cabbage roll. Stuffed wrapped in bacon.
Let's see, corn. It had black beans.
Yeah.
It had some jalapenos in there.
Kind of like cowboy caviar in it, then it sounds like.
I think it had black-eyed peas.
Yeah, I think it did.
Peas.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
That sounds good.
Oh, my God.
Sign me up.
And then you put that on a cabbage leaf.
Right.
Yeah.
And you roll it up, tuck it in, and then you roll that in a strip of bacon, and then you cook it.
Oh, nice.
That sounds good.
Well, and before you put it in the oven,
great
he always
keto
says,
meal.
sprinkle a little bit
Now,
of your
doesn't that
favorite
sound better than
rub on
worms
it,
any
too.
day?
There you go.
Well, I wasn't going to eat the worms.
First time I saw that, I'm like, Golden is missing out right here.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, like I said, this guy's got 2.9 million followers, and he is getting merchandise now.
Man, maybe I need to be on TikTok.
Matter of fact, he
videos.
just introduced last night that he's coming out with his own brand of hot sauce. So that's how popular he's getting.
Dang.
There's a lot of money in barbecue.
Yes, there is.
Yeah. Well, we got hot sauce. We got great hot sauce, that's for
Yes, we
sure.
do.
Yep.
But what we need is more. Yeah, that's what we need.
Hey, chill out there. We got to drive somewhere later.
Well, we got to drive. Where are we going?
Well, I guess I'll drive the crew. We're going to eat.
Oh, we're going
Y'all
to eat.
going to eat?
Y'all going to eat? Where y'all going down to?
1880. What is it?
1885. That's always a good place. Yeah, that's a good place to eat.
Young's going to Walmart's.
No.
Put your jammies on and let's go.
I know.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, it's about time for us to get on out of here.
I
so
know
everybody
it is
else can
about
enjoy
time.
their day.
Yeah, I know, right? They're like, enough of this crap. Yeah. Hey, we want to thank Jeff Ealing for joining us with his new music. And I can't believe it's the first time we ever had him on a radio station all these years or whatever. But thank you so much for being on the station, being on the big show here with us, Jeff. And make sure you go over and click on his name. And I'll try to find the link and put it in the closing post after the show so you can go vote and help out. Always try to support the independent artists as much as you can. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Callie Cool, Mr. Micool, the first Tiki Head DJ.
Looking pretty cool with them braids.
I know.
Awesome. I kept looking. Kept looking at his hair. I'm like, what's going on there? But anyway, so thank you for joining us, and good luck with your new show. We're excited. Thank you for allowing us to work with the kids and your program out there. That means a lot to me personally. That we can maybe impact somebody somewhere along the way. If we can make a positive impact, that's what we want to do. That guy, thank you for joining us, and as always, we love having Z&G here in the house.
Yeah,
and it looks like we're going to get to keep him. We're going to kidnap him here for a couple of days, and
could possibly go wrong.
Yeah, if you're in and around the Chattanooga area, apparently we're having a party tomorrow for the Georgia
Alabama game.
Go Dogs!
Go Dogs!
Roll
Go
Tide!
Go
Roll
Dogs!
Alabama.
Oh my God! Yeah, too much. All of it's too much. But this is listen. If Alabama beats them, and they probably will, okay, 9 out of 10 times says they're going to beat them, but then it's Georgia's fault. They've had plenty of time to practice. They've had plenty of time to get ready for this. Mm-hmm. That just means Alabama is just that damn good. Doesn't mean they can ever play in the snow.
That's right.
Because it's in their contract. They must play on in a green field. They can't play on the snow. Indoors.
Yeah.
At least
climate controlled.
At least we know, like in 2027, they are making a trip up north.
Yeah, you have to go out to 2027 after Saban retires.
Yeah, Saban.
I promise you, his ass will retire before he goes up in the snow.
Yeah.
At 77 and plays in the snow. That's not going to happen.
Because surprisingly enough, they're playing out of a division game against Ohio State in 2027 in the Horseshoe. So,
oh wow!
But 2027 again. Saban probably won't be there.
We got some time.
Yeah.
We got some time. You don't know.
I'm
Well,
so
anyway.
glad we got to enjoy the chocolate bar.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. That's
First
right.
real trip to the chocolate bar.
There you go.
Love it.
All right. Well, it's about time that we get on out of here and let you get on your day. We've bored you enough with worms and all kinds of stuff. So, anyway, thank you so much for being a part of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. Make sure you check out
Tropical Country.
Yes.
It's on Wednesday night.
Wednesday night, 7
when
to
the
9.
boots meet the sand.
That's right. All right. And then we got Jen Shin on Fridays between 11 and 1.
And she's awesome.
Make sure you check that out during your lunch break there on Fridays. And, of course, Scotty Chill, Friday nights, 7 o'clock with Island 5. Saturday is Jukebox Saturday. And we'll be back here next Sunday with another edition of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. Have a fantastic day, everybody.
See ya!
So long, my friends, farewell, goodbye. I'd love to stay and play and sing for a while, but it's time to hit the road. Say goodbye, so long, farewell, bye-bye. Andy!
Goodbye to my friends, I'm glad you were here. It's time for us to go and get another beer. I like to see your smiling faces again, so goodbye, my friends, bye-bye. Thank you for the open invitation. Your kind of loss and adulation. But look at the time, oh Lord, we gotta fly. So long, farewell, baby, bye-bye.
All right, kid.
Hey there now, friends, it's time to go. But we'll return and do another show.
That's right.
When we come back, drop in and say hi. So long, farewell, bye-bye.
So long, everybody. Thank you so much for being a part of Tiki Man Radio. Tuesday on the Island replay with B-Man and Micho coming up next, right here on Tiki Man Radio. Have a great day, everybody.
Cheers.